Tell me it's live over there. Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the Most Underrated podcast. You already know, broadcasting from Most Underrated Studios. I'm your man, Thomas the Franchise. The homie Dow Palantonio chilling across from me.
Yo,
man, it's such a different vibe going live,
right?
As we're still trying to figure out the whole setup. I'm still trying to see everything over here, control it all. I hope it's all working. Is it coming across okay? Is it coming across over there? Everything
looks good. I'm watching too. So.
Okay, so I can...
nice, helping out with our views. All right.
Let me see if I... Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I'm in the live. I can see the amount of viewers. Oh, there we go. I can see the chat. Holy shit.
We got some chat happening?
The chat is cracking.
Chatty Cathy.
That's cool. You should pull it up on... Yeah. You could probably pull it up on there. And you'll be able to see kind of everything that's going on. Fellas, man, it's so cool to see all these fools in here that listen to the show every week, talking that shit. Man, how cool.
He said, am I in the right spot for the Seat Geek card giveaway tonight?
Who said that?
That's the Philly mayor.
The Philly mayor. I love that guy. Give the Philly mayor some shots.
Yeah, where's the Philly plug been here lately, man? I ain't seen him.
Yeah, probably mad busy, dog.
Yeah, no shit.
Damn, this is so cool. Dal, first of all, it's windbreaker season in this bitch. You're wearing the Wu-Tang.
Got to keep it
You got the Killer Bees. I was going to say spin around, but don't spin around because I don't want you to wreck the whole set.
Yeah, this is perfect the way we got it set up.
Dude, I love the jacket, though. You got a lot of compliments on the jacket.
This is fire, man. I love it, man.
Is this the first time wearing it?
I had to do it for the 100th episode, man.
Nice.
No better time than the present time.
I love it.
Thank you.
I got the starter. Starter goes harder. Look at the old school heavy. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Old school, like heavy zipper.
Yep.
This thing was mint quality. You got the embroidery up top. Windbreaker going down. We appreciate everybody coming through in the comments too, man. That's going to be hard for me to keep up. I'm going to have to maintain that's something new for me. I'm going to have to maintain my focus on the show, the rundown, where we're going, what we're doing. A lot of stuff planned for you on the show. Obviously, we're going to talk some football. The game is going on right now.
Got it.
Rams and Seahawks 3-0 in the first quarter. About 5 minutes to go there.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys are lined up. You got the stream aligned. Because we have both of it. We're watching the stream on one TV, and we got the game on a TV side by side. So hopefully you guys are with us doing the same thing.
I'm actually not doing anything. I'm just drinking a beer.
Oh, you are drinking beer.
Shout outs to Mike Pena coming through with the Colorado Native Pilsner.
Look at you.
Love it.
I thought it was an energy drink.
Oh, man. We'll get into why I'm drinking a beer here in a little bit, man.
All right, let me run down the show.
Give us a rundown.
We'll jump into all that. So we're going to talk, obviously, some fantasy football. We'll do stardom sit-ems like we do every Thursday.
Yeah.
We'll give you guys who to start, who to sit. We'll do heaters. Hopefully, Dow has better luck. He's been 1-4 the past 2 weeks. I have been on a tear, which I know is going to come to an end at some point. Nobody is just that good. You're not 4-1 good forever. So I know that's going to come to an end. And this was a tough week in heaters.
It was, man. And I just want to remind everybody that I won last year. When it was all combined, I'm just gonna throw out a little a PSA out there right there.
I like it, Dow. Congratulations on your last year's winnings. Everyone's pumped for you.
Yeah, way to look in the rearview mirror.
So, obviously, we'll talk that. We'll talk some sneakers. Shattered Backboard 3.0s. A lot of stuff going on with those. If anybody's got an early pair for your boy, I've got a really dope lacing idea. Video I want to put out for you guys on YouTube, man. So if anybody's got an early pair of those, let me know, man. Let's link up. Let's talk. We're going to talk about those. We're going to talk about me kind of revamping the sneaker collection. We'll talk about what we have coming in. It's kind of sad. We don't have any shoes to look at for episode 100.
No, what are we doing?
Which is super whack. But as I said on my IG, I have a bunch of sneakers I need to sell. So,
and you have 2 pairs coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I have 1 pair coming tomorrow. But that just doesn't help with the live cast.
Exactly. So we'll do YouTube comments, Supreme drop, college athletes getting paid. I want to touch on that a little bit. But Dow, to start out the show, you have not been feeling well. I thought you told me it was allergies. You told me it's been everything from allergies to anxiety. I didn't know what was going on the past couple of days. So talk a little bit about that, man.
Dude, it's been a rough start, man. So we talked about how you were sick, right, a couple weeks back, and then I thought that I was maybe transitioning into getting that. Robin was sick herself. Dude, I got to tell you, man, I have been dealing with nothing but extreme anxiety the last 48 hours. Like, where I was in bed, dude, for the first 3 hours of the day. I woke up about 8 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
Dude, I just couldn't get my heart to stop racing for whatever. And Robin's just like, oh, yo, babe, it's just, you're excited, man. You got episode 100. It's the cast.
Oh, yeah, it's the cast,
Man, I bet Franchise is feeling this way. I bet Jalal's not. not, because he's just on that producer tip.
Hold up. We just got two donations. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with this. The neighborhood, $10. Let me give you a shot, my dog. And then and then Dirty DJ, $10.
Love those guys.
Thank you, fellas. Man, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through. Sorry, Dow, I didn't mean to cut you off.
All good, man. No, we appreciate you guys, man, for sure. But dude, I was laid up in bed for 3 hours this morning, just trying to get this anxiety to go down, dude. Heart was just beating out the chest. Robin was checking my pulse, and then she was standing over me, and that was making me more nervous.
Dude.
I just couldn't figure it. Dude, I took the dog for a walk.
This is today.
Yeah, man. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do episode 100.
Right.
But I couldn't let the people down.
Because you text me and you're like, hey man, I'm about to get on my finish out this research, and we were kind of aligning topics and what we were gonna talk about and everything we do, our normal shit. You're like, I'm kind of late on it. I was laying in bed, I couldn't really get it straight. So is it allergies or is it anxiety or is it a combination of both?
I think there's a combination of both, man. I have got some sinus congestion. So, the nose isn't like inhaling properly. I've been doing the open mouth breathing, sleeping, dude, where you wake up, dude, and you got the gunk, like all the white shit, on the sides of the crevices, dude. You got a little bit
gross.
It's not good, but hey,
jeez,
I'm just being honest, man. It's not been good, dude. I have not been sleeping very well. And finally, I got tired of this shit. I went to the doctor yesterday for this.
Okay. And medicine?
And
doctors are these days.
Yeah, of course. They wanted to give me everything under the sun.
Of course they do.
And then I was going to be like, I'll take everything. Let me just sell it all. I'm great at selling shoes. Why not sell medication?
Yeah.
Even though it's, highly illegal. But that being said, man, they did prescribe me a medication. I took one pill last night, very small dosage. I took one this morning. Dog, made my skin crawl.
The medicine that's supposed to help you.
It was the worst. And I know there's different interactions and everybody's genetics are different and all these different things. Dude, I'm just going to go try to get fitness, try to get the gym in there. I'm going to try to run. But by taking that medication, I took the dog for a walk this morning. Like 45 minutes after I took the medication, I should have been good to go. Should have been enough time. Dude, heart was about to explode. I took a jog across the street because, we don't want to get hit by a car. Let's run across the street. Dude, it made it even worse. I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack.
That's
right
so crazy,
on the
man.
sidewalk, dude.
I cannot.
It's been hard, dude.
I was trying to ask you about it, trying to understand, because I can't relate. Jalad, have you ever had any anxiety stuff?
Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit earlier. Like, it's definitely something. I have had similar reactions. Like, it literally does feel like you're having a heart attack when you're having an anxiety attack.
That's what he was telling me. Like, someone's sitting on your chest and you really can't breathe. And he's telling me, he's like running upstairs, like, Robin, like, I can't, and I'm like, damn, that sounds.
It's the worst. It's one of the worst things I've ever experienced, man.
So it's something like you think you're short on breath, but you're not.
Really short on breath. The neurological system says you're short, but obviously you're breathing great. They checked my breathing yesterday, electronically and all that, and they said, dude, your respiratory is great. Everything's great. You don't have an elephant on your chest. You may think you do, but you're good to go. So that made me feel a little bit better, but what makes you not feel good is not knowing how to control when these feelings and these thoughts, because they'll overwhelm you. If you feel like you can't breathe, you're not going to be able to think about anything else, dude, much less 100th episode, most underrated podcast. Right. Make sure you make sure you subscribe, get this out to everybody.
I like it.
Back to it, though.
Exactly.
That's what I've been dealing with.
Do you think it's something that you're going to be able to get over? Like, is there something that you can do to get over it in the future? Is it something you're always going to have to live with? Is it something that is recently just brought on with what's going on right now with the cast and with kind of not having the job and doing this full time? Do you think it's anything to do with all that stuff?
I do, man. As a matter of fact, I think you hit it spot on. I've been thinking about this a lot because obviously this is encompassing all of my thoughts.
Yeah.
Because it's that intense. But yeah, man, I think it has something to do with losing something that was so comfortable for over 20 years, retail sales and service.
You could almost it
was almost dummy work. I could just go and it was just routine stuff. I don't have any routines, dude. I have nothing, dude.
Right. You have no structure right now.
No structure, no routines.
Because you're a free man. Nothing. You're doing what you want.
And how great that feels, but also at the same aside, it is probably the worst experience I've ever felt.
Wow.
But what it all comes down to is I probably needed this, right? I needed this push to be better, to grow, to get better.
It's almost a growing lesson to figure out who you are.
It kind of is. And I think that let's just harness on that real quick, or let's just grab that real quick. And here's why I would say that, because I can say all these things that could be's and would be's, but the reality is this is the most growth that I'll start experiencing, that I have been experiencing, and that I will continue to experience in over 20 years. Like we talk about
stepping outside that structure and that comfortable feeling.
Yeah, when you get kicked out the house, at 18 years old, it's time to move on, time to go to school, get the hell out of here. Parents are like, dude, I've done what I could do for you, man. You're out of here. you have that. You have 25. I think 25, maybe 30 years old. You kind of have that. Okay, I'm done with college now. What does the career look like? What's the focus? Kind of growing up, right? What's that next step? And then you get into your latter 30s, and it's like you start thinking about, well, I've done this. I've accomplished a lot. The family thing, I've kind of passed right by that. And maybe we'll do that. We'll see if I'm blessed, or we're Robin and I are blessed with kids or families in the future. But now it's kind of like, man, what do I want to do? What do I want to make sure while I still have the wind in my sails to accomplish? What do I still want to harness in? And how can I make all these things that I've learned over the course of these years, how can I make it work for me? And I think that's kind of where I'm at. So I think that's kind of an overwhelming factor to this. Like, I've made this crazy decision. I left, $80,000, $90,000 job, whatever it is, depending on the year, and gone to something that hasn't been paying yet, but that will pay in dividends mentally, physically. I'll be able to see more people. I'll have better relationships. I mean, all these different things. But everything is a sacrifice, and I don't think that I'm used to these sacrifices that I've said I'm okay with now by making this decision, and the sacrifices that are good that will come from this as well. So I think that's where a lot of that anxiety comes from.
It's crazy, man.
Again, I don't know. Talking to a counselor, I think, is probably your best bet before you start getting on meds. I went and got meds. I don't know if I'll keep taking them. I'm probably right now I'm not. I would like to maybe go to a counselor for myself, kind of talk about it, see if they can find the issues and we can pinpoint it, and then we can talk about it. I'm fine with that, dude. I'm transparent as shit. You know that.
Right.
And then really getting into the fitness stuff, the running. I know you've been running a lot. It's really done stuff.
Dude,
not only just
great
for your physical state, but your mental state as well.
So it just almost wakes you up. And I'm weird. I smoke weed and then I go run, which is kind of weird. But for me, dude, it is such a great way to wake up in the morning. I'll have a cup of coffee, whatever, do my morning shit, read the news, and then I'll just take a couple hits of weed and go for a run. And it just fully like relaxes me, clears my mind, like helps me start the day. And by the time I get back from the run, I'm not even high. Like, I'm not even high anymore. I'm just like, it's just, it's hard to explain, man, but I really enjoy it. It's been a routine for me. Nope. It's been something that since I started doing this full time, I've been doing and incorporating in my routine. And I think that's the key word, dude, is we got to find you a routine. We got to get you something to where at least 5 days a week, like it's a job. Sure. So you wake up, you hit the run at 8:30 a.m. You come back, you eat breakfast, almost down to like a schedule, because I had to do that for myself. And I know, and I didn't battle like an anxiety or something, but I battled a form of, I don't want to say depression, because that shit's way more serious, but I think I battled a little bit of like, questioning, like, damn, am I really that dude? Am I who I thought I was? Can I really do this? Am I as tight as do these ideas really, are these ideas going to work? Like, and there's so much doubt, and you're doubting yourself constantly, no matter how many people are on the internet telling you you're doing awesome and they love what you do and keep it up. It's just hard to, it's still hard to push on and know that, like, gosh, it's just going to be okay, especially when you don't have funds coming in, or when you're not making money or whatever.
Right.
And I think for us, the money and everything is the growth. Like you said, the growth in every aspect. If we're growing every episode, if we're growing every week, if we're pushing towards, everything is a new step, man. Coming across the merch or dropping the merch is a new step. Right. Leveling up to live is a new step. All this shit, Jalal, the producer, man, helping out, doing all the shit that he's already brought to the table is all a new step. It's all to grow. It's all to move us forward. And that's the stuff you got to focus on, not necessarily like the money. And because we've chosen to not take money at the moment and live off of
savings or what we've done for all those years. Yeah.
To try to push this and do this full time. And I don't think either of us would be doing it if we didn't think it was the right call. And can that be affecting you mentally? For sure. Yeah. But I think, dude, any way I can help you out in any developing structure and doing that, let's like get a calendar together and let's map that out, man. Because I think that would really help, because it's helped me. Just lists. I've told you that, right? Lists.
Dude, you got to have them.
That's why I said about Jalal too. I was like, dude, when he first started, like we were spitballing ideas, and we do that so much, you and I. We have so many ideas so fast, and they're so nine out of 10, they may be crappy. Yeah. But dude, there's going to be good shit in there, but you and I never write a lot of the shit down. My man over here is taking notes right away, dude. Taking all these notes, and then the next day hitting us. All right, go guys. What about this? What about this? What about this? And I just love it. And I feel like the show is in such a good place, dog. Yeah. You're going to be in a better place. Like, it's going to be good.
As he's taking notes and all of our shared stuff that we have that we just established with him, I'm in bed, collapsed with heart beating out my goddamn chest. You know what I mean?
It's not for long, man. It's not going to be for long. Damn it.
Dude, it's a tricky thing, because I think a lot of it is like subconscious, right? Like
for sure.
We were talking about it, and you're like, well, I'm not even worried, because I'm, taken care of, all the finances are taken care of, but it's like subconsciously, like everything is different. So I think it's a real tricky thing to actually pinpoint, but I'll say a couple things that help me. Like, I don't know how if you journal or write things down, like just getting stuff out, even like video stuff, just expressing it in some way, and it kind of puts the thoughts out there, and then you're like, okay, I can kind of figure out what's bothering me and stuff like that. But you'll get past it, man, and it makes everybody stronger. Everybody that goes through it, you come out the other end and you're like, all right, man, I got through that. I can get through a lot of other stuff too.
Sure. And then you can help out others, right? Be that expert, you know? So when you go through this franchise, which knock on wood, if you're with me, you don't have to.
Right, no doubt.
Dude, it's uncontrollable. Like just so you know, and we can kind of put a capper on this, dude, I gave up energy drinks as well. Like that's
why you're drinking the beer.
That's why I'm going with the beer, man. Let me get a little relaxation.
And it's a night show. Like if we're doing the morning show, would you still have the beer, you think?
I would not have the beer.
Why not?
Maybe on the 100th episode I would.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Why not, man?
You got a job.
We deserve this.
You don't even have a job. Why not?
We earned this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
God dang, that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't call you an alcoholic.
Well,
I mean, if you drank through everything Pena brought us, I still wouldn't call you an alcoholic unless you went and got more. I'm like, all right, Dal, you're in trouble here.
That's how I know we're good friends.
You just drank through the free shit. Who cares? But nonetheless, man, I just I meant to give the regular shot. I'm sorry for the bitch shots. I just wanted to put that out there, man.
For sure.
We'll kind of bring the music back up, and it's the normal stuff. But I wanted to make sure that people knew, dude. Kind of some behind the scenes stuff, what you're struggling with, what you're dealing with. I know there's a lot of other people that are probably dealing with that as well. As people continue to file in the chat, man, let me try to run down everybody that's in here. Everyone from Danny Belton, Neighborhood, Philly Mayor, Brian Valencia, Monday Midsole, Juan Delgado, T-Mobile, James Guragna, all the homies that are in the comments normally. My man Cody Stankonia, Dirty DJ, Marco, Carlos. Oh, Carlos Sanchez, always here supporting, fellows. Appreciate you, dog.
Good man. The Monday Midsole, we are back.
We are back. Let's hit it. There we go.
There we go.
Love it, dude. Love it. So some good advice on that, Dad. You seen that? Neighborhood.
Yeah,
sometimes meds can make you worse, just like you said.
For sure, for sure.
Ben Cockrell, what up, Ben? How you doing, dog? I'm on Lexapro for anxiety. It helps. So there you go. I mean, it's different for every person. Like I told you, I'm you know my answer, Dal. Hey, why don't you smoke some weed?
Smoke some weed,
guy. What are you doing, guy? Why don't you just smoke some weed and chill?
Jalal and I just talked about it. Jalal and I are kind of old school smokers back in the day. I don't know this new stuff. This new stuff's so damn potent, man. It's definitely like medicine, legit.
Right.
But Jalal and I, dude, from old 21 bong rip Dal to like where he is today, man, if I did it, I'm just going to go rotisserie myself, get pale, and just walk around and not be good. So I'll pass for now.
DL Kicks, bring the producer guy or whatever he is onto the third seat.
Wow.
Neighborhood. Jalal prefers to be off camera, but he chimes in. I like it.
We set up the mic over here, and I got to run all the other stuff.
Yeah, he's running
a
ton of stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's his gig, man. That's his gig. He's a behind the scenes kind of guy.
Otherwise, you'd see me running around the back there, setting stuff up.
If he is ever on camera, we're gonna make him. We're gonna make it like Wilson. We're gonna keep him mystique forever. Yeah. Like this man's gonna. You're only gonna see the top part of his face for the whole show. Like we'll always have a stack of shoe boxes blocking it. It'll be just a stack of shoe boxes.
Shoe boxes.
That
like
is fire right there.
Yeah,
see,
man.
ideas out the ass, bro.
Write it down.
Ideas out the ass. Who else is in here? Team Paid, yo fools. What up? What up, homie? Michael Farah, love this podcast. Appreciate you. Neil, what up, fools? Let's see.
What do you know about Saint Skinner?
Oh, Fail Beast is in. Respect the regulars. What up, Dow?
Love that guy.
Saint Skinner, regular.
Yeah. He says, Dow, I haven't had an energy drink in almost 2 years. Makes a world of difference.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, look at that.
Saint Skinner, man. High five.
Dog, do you remember, if you guys that go way back will remember this shit. You remember Jeff Kirby when we were probably episode 30s, dog?
Somewhere
40s? I mean, it was early.
Yeah.
Jeff Kirby came through and sent us both. He sent Dal an Ultimate Warrior, like blender bottle, and me a Stone Cold Steve Austin blender bottle. And then he sent us a bunch of packets of G Fuel.
G Fuel.
That shit was one of the sickest gifts we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
I use that bottle on the weekly. I won't say daily, but I use that shit on the weekly. So shout out to my man Jeff Kirby for sending that over. I haven't seen him in yet, but
and trying to make us better
that over,
to
man.
get off the energy
That's
drinks.
What he said.
That was the big thing.
He's like, hey guys, these shits are sugar free.
Yeah.
I'm off the energy drinks because of these joints. You'll be good to go. Get these going. So that was cool. CJ, what's going on, my mans? How you doing, bro? Jalal, the most hidden man in podcast history. I like it.
That is true.
You guys tweet the links out? Just trying to get a tweet going.
Oh, good idea, bro. Should I do that? I'll do that. Yes, should I do that? I'm an idiot. Also, thank you for the chat revenue. Dirty DJ putting in $10. And then the neighborhood also putting in $10 with the good vibes, dog. I appreciate you fellas.
That's what's up.
Some shots to you guys, man. Let me pull up the rundown here, and then I'll send out the tweet in a second. Let's jump into On This Day in History, Dow.
Yes.
Do you need me to turn down the music for this? Because I don't even know, dude. You're excited about this one. You're like, dude, you're not going to... You wouldn't even tell me. You wouldn't even tell Jalal. So do I need to turn the music down, or what am I doing here?
Yeah, you might want to turn the music down just a little bit. And if you wanted to kind of Google it, you sure can. But I don't think it's necessary, man.
This is a new segment on the cast. If you missed the last cast, this is a new segment. It's called On This Day. And it's going to be on this day in stuff from this day in history all over the map. Sports, pop culture, might be wrestling, might be sneakers, might be just whatever's going on in history. We like to relive history. We're big time 80s and 90s fans. So stuff in that era, especially, we can talk about memories, things we remember when stuff happened. So I think it's going to be a fun segment. So go ahead with today's, Dow.
So this is an interesting one, man. So I remember sitting at home and, given the opportunity at my age in 1992 is when this was, just being able to hang out with my dad late hours watching SNL.
Okay.
So on this day in history, 10/3/1992 was a huge event. Sinead O'Connor was the music artist for SNL that night, and she actually, in the middle, towards end of her performance, actually ripped up a picture of Pope John Paul II.
What year was this?
In 1992.
I remember this.
Do you remember this?
I remember how controversial it was. I was 7, but
yeah,
I remember the controversy for sure. Go ahead. Sorry.
So this was totally a big deal, right? A lot of things came out from this. Live performances were looked at like, oh my God, should we not do it live? Just questioning a lot of things. But at the end of the day, what Sinead O'Connor was trying to do was use her art as how she felt, and really trying to be political in a world where, these artists had a big voice, and they still continue to have a big voice. So what she was actually ripping the photo of Pope John Paul II was, she is actually Catholic. She's ordained Catholic, and she was upset with the mistreatment of the kids within the Catholic religion. The altar boys, all the mistreatment that had happened. Now, 1992, this was even before, dude, all the events that transpired later on in years when all these, priests and cardinals and deacons and whatever they are got in trouble years later. And all this, all this bad news came out with the treatment of the altar boys, the rape, allegations, and all the just beatings and all that stuff. This was pre all of that, which was interesting. So she was almost ahead of her time, trying to say, look, I don't agree with Catholicism in this case. I'm an ordained Catholic, I got to have a voice, and here's what I think. And this was her way of just going against kind of that religion and using that platform of SNL, dude. So a big, big event, man. What is that, 25 years ago now?
That's crazy.
Crazy. So you remember that?
I totally remember that happening, and I think I even remember that being on like a MTV, like a recap of the craziest moments of the 90s, like when they were going into the 2000s. I think I remember that being on like a weird 90s recap, or those VH1 shows.
You bet.
I think I remember seeing it on there as well.
Was it Pop-Up Video?
It wasn't Pop-Up Video. Pop-Up Video.
Remember that, dude? Pop-Up Video was so sick. Anyways, I digress.
Yeah, dude. So on this day in history, it's crazy. They said they can't hear the music. Fellas, is that on our end? I think that's on our end.
I mean, it's off now, but I don't know if he was talking about before that.
It's off now. Let me put up the music.
Yeah.
All right. Can you guys hear?
Can you hear us now?
I'm playing Highway to Hell right now. AC/DC. Getting clipped for copyright for no reason at all.
Yeah.
You guys can hear it. You guys can't hear it, but the copyright can. That's fine.
Right.
My goodness. Edgar here. Thank you, Ed. What's up?
Big Ed.
Birdman Vapes. Hey, yo. What up, fellas? Been a minute. What up, Birdman? Sergio, I've been off the energy drinks for about 2 years.
Wow.
Drank matcha thanks to Ted. He's up on the matcha.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Sure. I had the matcha for a little bit. Yeah.
Shots to Sergio. Philly Mare. Did you guys even try the G Fuel? Of course we did. Philly Mare. I burned through the G Fuel in like 2 weeks. And then I went and got more G Fuel. But then I kind of got back on the EDs. Energy drinks. Energy drinks.
Pause.
Pause. We can hear it, fools. Phil B says we can hear it.
All right, nice.
Who said we couldn't hear it earlier?
Well, maybe that person,
T-Mobile.
whoever said, maybe T-Mobile was trying to hear like the Sinead O'Connor thing. Like maybe he thought we were going to bring that in or something.
Oh, maybe he thought some Nothing Compares to You was about to come on. He was getting.
I could sing that for him.
He was getting excited. Sing it, Dal.
No, I'll pass.
It's been.
I was gonna say I was just gonna do the chorus. Yeah.
Oh, you were going.
Which was actually a Prince song, or at least Prince wrote that song, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you?
Nah, we can't put it on.
Great song.
The vibe is too. The vibe is too fire with the ACD. Okay, good. I'm glad. See, loud and clear, live and direct. We can hear it, fools. I'm glad the audio's better too. No one's saying the audio's too low. I'm glad we kind of figured that out.
Yeah.
The first few episodes, the audio was a little bit low, but I think we got it now. I think everything seems to be good. Dude, Fail Beast. I'm on Blackstone.
I know. I saw that. I saw his social today, man. Yeah.
Fail Beast.
Yeah, tell us how you like it, man, in the next few days or week or however long it takes your anabolic body of yours to absorb it.
Right.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about weightlifting, man.
Prince did write it. You are correct.
He did write it, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, he's right. That's what you said.
Thanks, Ed. High five.
All right. Let's move into this. Let's move into this story. All right. I just want to make sure everyone can hear the music. We're gonna move into this story about college athletes getting paid, dude. I just want to hit on this. We don't have to go crazy with this.
Sure.
But I definitely want to hit on it. Now, California's been the first state to legalize athletes.
Yeah.
Being able to, they're not paying, universities are not paying college athletes yet.
That's correct.
They're just allowing them to capitalize on their likeness, to profit off of their name, their likeness, their jersey number,
sales,
whatever.
Yeah.
Them being them. Obviously, I think we would both agree that college athletes need to get paid. Where do you come out on them getting paid this way? What do you think of this?
I think this is a great start. Okay, that's what I would say. I don't know that, because then the problem is when you take it deeper, right? The university, when they actually pay the athletes, then it gets a little murky, right? Like, well, what sports are bringing in the most revenue? Who's generating the most? And then it becomes that battle. So I love this likeness of jerseys. Like, dude, you wear that jersey. You're putting in the time.
Yeah,
that is you, man. I totally agree with that.
Yep.
Now, the other issue I have to this, like, I mean, I wish it could take effect a little sooner, right? It looks like under this law, it actually takes effect in 2023. Am I correct on that?
Yes, 2023. So you
yeah,
got a little bit of time.
So paid for your likeness. I think this is an incredible start, man.
I totally agree. There's some things that it's definitely, it's gonna make some things weird, right?
Sure.
Because it's being that it's a state law and not just a nationwide law, it's going to cause a lot of concern, and that's what a lot of the experts are bringing up is, hey, these kids in California are going to be able to profit off that, but what about the kids in Ohio? What about the kids in Michigan? What about the kids in Iowa? What if their state doesn't do the same? Now California or the states that do allow this are going to have a bigger advantage because now you have the opportunity to lure these kids in and pull them in from these other states because they know they can make money there.
Recruiting seems a lot easier, right?
Right.
And also sketchy
so,
at the same time.
So what do you do at that point? I mean, where do you go from there? It's almost like Mike Leach came out and the head coach at Washington State, Mike Leach came out and said, hey, this is really, really dangerous because now this is basically allowing schools to recruit kids with no salary cap.
Right.
He's basically saying they're going to turn college sports into the NFL, but with no salary cap, because anyone can walk up to anyone on the street and said, hey, I'll endorse you for this or I'll endorse you for that. And I think he has a point, dude. That's kind of crazy.
It's dangerous almost.
It is a weird, and dude, I want the kids to be able to earn money. Like I want them to get paid.
Sure.
I want them to earn money, but the NCAA is in the middle of this shitting the bed, dude, just messing everything up. I wish the NCAA wasn't involved. They would just get out of the way and let these kids profit off their likeness, make it nationwide, make it so everyone can do the same thing at every university, and it's blanket. Because the NCAA is not allowing that, that's why we're seeing states stepping in and saying, no, it's gone this way long enough, we're going to do it regardless, and we're going to figure it out with or without you, NCAA. And California being the first state to do it, they could honestly start their own version of the NCAA. California, let's be real, with the population, the amount of people in California, the amount of universities in California, the amount of schools, they could easily start their own shit and say, we're done with NCAA. We don't want to play for an NCAA championship. We have the California College Football Conference, and all the teams in California play in this conference. It really very well could.
And this is what it is. And
California is the place that could do that.
I think of another state, you talk about, like, this reminds me of a story with Texas, thinking about separating, right, from kind of doing their own having kind of their own laws and their own regime. Do you remember that a few years ago when that was kind of brought up? I mean, I think it's always brought up and always something, but that's kind of what this reminds me of. Texas is one of those states that could do that same thing. They're so big, dude.
Yeah.
And there's so many people there, and the amount of schools, like they could just break off and say, we're doing our own damn thing.
Right. Right. It's going to be really, really interesting. And we've talked about it a little bit on the show before. It's one of those things where I don't know all the answers. I don't know what's all right and what's wrong, but I do know these kids should be getting paid.
I do too.
For the amount of time that they're putting in, for the amount of effort. It's like they're going to a job and working a job.
Yeah.
And they're not getting paid from it. I get they're getting a scholarship. Right. They're getting a college scholarship. I understand that. But to be on scholarship at the University of Alabama and to not be able to go out and buy a slice of pizza on Friday night or go out and get dinner and go out and take a girl out to a date, be able to go out to a movie, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when the university is making millions upon millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, and you're a part of generating that revenue. I just don't understand how they don't see it.
And I see it this way too as well. You know, when these individuals, go into the NFL draft, all these coaches, all these organizations are like, oh man, Alabama ran that guy to the road, dude. He ran him into the ground, ran this person to the ground. Like, that is reality, and that's what's happening, and that is very huge with their decision-making process. So now these college kids have just been ran into the ground, have no money, have nothing to give their family, nothing to support.
Look at a guy like Trent Richardson.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
He's a perfect example of that, dude. Beat to the ground, comes to the NFL. Really,
not
nothing,
a ton left.
Not a lot in the tank, and he's already gone.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I think
got
it
like
sucks.
5 or 6 kids too.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember hearing him back in the day coming out of college. So yeah, dude, it's really, really tough. Let me get to some of this stuff here. Dow, I was big on energy drinks. They're terrible for you. Sometimes 2 a day. I've been off them for over a year and never looked back. Coffee and cold brew. That's Dirty DJ.
Wow.
Nice. Audio's on point. Monday Midsole said. Everyone's saying the audio's crystal clear. Good shit. Birdman, I'm pumped. I got the solar yellows and solar oranges in my size. We'll talk sneakers.
We'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that, man. A lot of stuff going on there. Fail Beast. I'm going to be smashing the Stairmaster with the Blackstone Labs.
Nice.
I just realized this is too many comments for them to read the next cast. Neighborhood, that's a good point. Do all these come through, or how does that work?
Yeah, it'll be as regular comments, I think.
Oh, shit.
But I mean, you're kind of reading them live anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But then we're going to have to cut the comments section out of the next show, I guess.
Maybe we'll just pick out, maybe we'll do the top 10.
Or maybe we're going to have to, or maybe there will be a separate, separate comments after the episode. I don't know. It's interesting. This is an interesting way. This kind of this changes the show. You know what I mean? It changes the dynamic of the formula, if you will, of what we normally do.
I agree. Happy 100th episode to all you fools that have been messing with us for the last week or for the last year. We appreciate you guys, man. You are the reason why we are here, why we can do what we can do, even though we're still the most unemployed podcast out there. But if it's not for you guys, man, and just keeping on us, we love you, man. We appreciate you.
Please show your sneaker. We will. I'll let you know what sneakers we got on feet here in the sneaker segment. What do you guys think? Take some guesses, man. What do you guys think I got on matching? I got the Navy. I got the Steiner Brothers tee on. I got the Olympic starter jacket, USA, yellow, green, red, Navy rings on there. On the back, too. What sneakers do I got on with this shit?
Oh, dude. I love the sneakers you got on, dog.
Let's cut to Dal Palantonio.
Okay.
He's rocking the Wu-Tang jacket.
Wu-Tang chalk line, of course. I've got the non-Supreme Mary J. Blige. What is it? What's the 411? Yeah, I forgot which one I had on today. Classic. I love that, man. She's, the OG woman in hip-hop, you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But and then I've got just some Nike Tech Fleece shorts on. No big deal. Keeping it comfy, man, tonight.
So guess what?
Anxiety.
Guess what sneakers Dow has on. Guess what sneakers I have on with these fits. What do you guys think, man? Knowing our sneaker collections, you guys kind of know what we own, kind of.
Mine don't match perfectly. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't even know what you have on.
Because I sold the Brutal Honeys.
That's right. Oh, that would have been.
It would have been the fire.
Too perfect. Some reaction to the college football segment there. CJ, it needs to start somewhere. It will also allow for smaller schools with less money to still get good quality players. The Monday Midsole, why is it dangerous for sports with the majority of black athletes, the ones who can't figure it out? T-Mobile has to be blanket. Just agreeing with me there. It's got to be, NCAA's got to put that across the board, man. Blanket. Ohio's going to be next, Monday Midsole. I wouldn't doubt that, dog. It's a huge, huge football state. Obviously, with Ohio State being as dominant as they've been the past decade. Brian Valencia, you think Shaq got rich playing in the NBA? It's true. Getting a lot of money on the side there. Very true.
Got a gold bond.
Yep.
Or what's the athlete's foot one?
Oh, the
He's on Icy Hot. He's on all of them.
Icy Hot and
dude, he's on the General. Remember the General?
Oh shit, yeah. Go, yeah.
Yeah, the insurance. Yeah, the General
Insurance.
Hey, real quick, Monday Midsole says Ohio might be next. I think, Ohio's definitely in the running. Last I heard, they were not interested in the topic. That was that was about 48 hours ago. Now I don't know if that's changed, but I do want to.
Wait. They're not interested in talking about the topic, or they said they're not interested in the topic at all.
They're not interested in the topic at this point. And now that was 48 hours ago, was what I saw, and that was their governor that spoke on that behalf. Now, governor out of Minnesota, however, Governor Tim Walz, last month's inauguration of University of Minnesota president, he actually spoke and said he is, quote unquote, certainly willing to look at legislation that would allow college athletes in Minnesota to hire agents and make money off endorsements, just as newly signed law in California would. Now, he goes on to say, this is a personal opinion for me that I've always been fairly uncomfortable with what goes into that Walz said of NCAA rules that prohibits athletes from hiring agents and earning endorsements. So if I were a betting man, it looks like Minnesota might be the second to join this. And this article comes out here in the last 24 hours. So Minnesota, obviously definitely interested. The governor is in talks now and willing to listen. So
dope.
We'll see what happens.
That's crazy. Thank you for the info.
I wouldn't have expected Minnesota.
I would
but
not.
Ohio, I did look at Ohio. Monday Midsole, man. I follow him, man, on his socials. So he's always in the game. So Ohio was definitely one I checked out, but I didn't see that there was any interest, at least at this moment yet. So a lot of things changed in 24
That's a good point. Remember, Monday Midsole brings up here, Maurice Claret tried to start the wave after the O'Bannons. Unfortunately, he went about it alone. I totally remember that.
Yep.
No one was on his side at all.
Didn't he have a 30 for 30?
Maurice, yeah.
I think I watched that, and that's where I kind of learned that. Yeah, that 30 for 30 is great.
Broncos wasted a draft pick on that guy.
Sure did.
Took him way higher than they should have, and then he just busted out. I was I was disappointed because I was pumped to get him, and he just wasn't. He was a shell of himself in the NFL, man. He was so dominant at Ohio State.
Oh, he was.
Happy 100. Thank you, Birdman Vapes. Some feedback on the live, dog.
Okay.
I'm really feeling the live format. Feels way more interactive. The live is a game changer. Danny Belton.
Thanks, Dan.
And then also Charlie Gray with the comments there. I've been here all 100. Fail Beast. I know you have, dog. Appreciate you, bro. Not even in the States either.
I know.
Like going to rugby matches and shit. Don't even watch American football.
Yeah, no doubt.
Still into it.
Hey, real quick, what's the update on that? The football game.
7-6.
Seahawks at home.
How did let me know how they scored. I didn't see
You didn't take this as a spread in your heater, did you?
No.
Okay, good.
No, we stayed away from this game. The Thursday nighters are too tough. I don't bet Thursday nighters, man. Way too tough. All right, here you go. Some reaction for the sneakers.
Okay.
For me, white mountaineering NMD.
Do you still have those?
I still have them, but that is not what I'm wearing. That's a great guess, though.
Yeah.
I do still have them. Brutal Honeys for Dow.
Sold them.
Totolo NMD.
Wow. For you or for me?
I don't know. It doesn't say. To Jonah. That's on Jonah.
Dude, I still have my Totolo NMDs.
No, you don't.
I do.
You still have that pair in the collection?
And, dude, the only reason they're not dead stock is because remember when you were doing reviews pretty consistently. Remember we did the on feet in front of my store?
Yes.
That's the only reason they're not dead stock, but I don't have those on.
Dow wearing the black non-Yeezy reflectives or off-white Prestos.
Yep.
TTF got on the blazers he wore to the wedding. Guragna, you got me, dog.
Damn.
Guragna got it. James. All right, I got on the blazers, man.
Send him a pair of socks or something.
With the yellow. Yeah, I'll send you some socks, James. You like wrestling, James? DM me on IG. DM me on IG. I'll send you some socks. Philly Mare, I got to send yours out too, dog. Let's see. Brutal Honeys. Hirachi Adapts. That was a good guess.
Yeah.
Hirachi Adapts. That would have gone good.
Like I said, it doesn't match. I want to be clear on that. It doesn't match.
Dallas with some triple blacks. TTF with the Sakai Blazers. That's from Philly Mayor. He also got it correct. There you go. Monday Midsole. Ohio State wasn't interested. Good shit. Lockett. It was Lockett that scored the TD.
Oh, was it?
You got Lockett in your leagues?
No. I got Metcalf.
Oh, do you? DK?
And if Metcalf didn't score, then I don't care.
Oh, here you go. Look at this. Look at this, though.
Who is this?
DK Metcalf for a tutty right now to tie it up.
Oh, nice.
To take another score.
Oh, all right.
To go up 14-6.
So that's 14. Okay.
14-6.
I thought that was replay. I was confused. I'm like,
No.
I thought you guys just said it was Lockett.
No, look at Dirty DJ just said Metcalf TD.
Oh, nice.
Dirty DJ, easy on the spoilers, guy. You're ahead.
Yeah, I think you're ahead of us, man.
I'm just playing.
Stop with that East Coast swag. Get out of here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. So nobody's guessed mine yet, so we can just keep on going. Because if nobody guesses, I won't admit it because they don't match. I'm pissed.
This is funny, man. All right, let me pull up let me pull up the fantasy stuff, Dal. Let's go with the fantasy football. Actually, before we go into fantasy football, let me just briefly run down the news today from Antonio Brown.
Oh yes, there was news. I heard, but I have no idea what it is.
So this is kind of crazy, dude. So the headline is lawyer accuses Brown of reprehensible behavior during deposition in the luxury condo legal dispute. So if you remember, Antonio Brown was dealing with people from a March 2018 incident at a condo where he had basically trashed the place, caused $100,000 in damages, and now he was being sued by them. This has nothing to do with the rape allegations, the Brittany Taylor situation. This is none of that. This has to do strictly with the condo situation.
Okay.
So Antonio Brown's in court, and the opposing lawyer said that basically he was just acting insane in the courtroom.
Oh, jeez.
Doing everything from... So here we go. Here's how it reads. He arrived 30 minutes late to the deposition, acted belligerently, pugnacious, refusing to answer the most routine questions despite there being no objection to the questioning coming from his counsel. He chanted over and over as if a mantra, a narrative of his own warped concept of the proceeding. Acting as if he was above the rule or law, Brown proceeded to make a mockery of the deposition process. Antics were so unreasonable that barely 20 minutes into the deposition, his own counsel asked for a break so he could speak with Brown about his demeanor.
Wow.
When the deposition resumed, Brown began texting on his cell phone. Regardless of multiple requests from the counsel and from the undersigned, Brown continued texting. After approximately 20 to 30 minutes, Brown required another break. When the deposition removed, Brown increased his level of obstruction and behavior. At one point, Brown refused to answer any questions and insisted saying, "Next question," no less than 10 times. Soon thereafter, Brown started announcing a countdown starting at 5 minutes, and he began counting down the minutes thereafter. Before noon, Brown left the conference room. According to the allegations in the motion, Brown's lawyer waited a few minutes, then left the proceedings, then returned and announced that that Brown had left and volunteered to the effect that the plaintiff's counsel could now file its motion for sanctions. So all that occurred on the 24th of September.
You know what I didn't hear in there?
What?
Grandma, I'm free!
Holy dude.
They freed me!
I know. I should have had that ready. Dude. He probably was chanting.
This guy's a nut. Count down from 5 minutes. What an egomaniac. Almost like a megalomaniac.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I just wanted to...
Is this from the Vontaze Burfict hit?
Dude, it has to be.
Tell me it is. Cincinnati against Pittsburgh that night.
Vontaze Burfict hasn't...
It's got to be that hit.
Or Antonio Brown hasn't been right since that hit.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been joking around about that, but I think it's true, dude. I think it's been an issue for Antonio Brown.
Since then.
Since then, bro. I mean, since then. Who acts like this? You know?
What a baby.
Who acts like this at all? So I just wanted to hit on that news that came out today, that report. Let's jump into some football here. We'll start with fantasy football, start them, sit-ems, and then we'll kind of jump into heaters. So let me go look at the comments. Let me know if there's anything good in there real quick.
Yeah, I'll read some comics as you're putting some
football music.
I was gonna say comics. Yeah, right.
Yeah, pull them up.
All right. So let's see here. Dirty DJ responds when I said, DJ, you're ahead of us. He says, I'm Nostradamus, LMAO.
Tony Romo style?
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, Jim, you're never going to believe this, Jim. Look out to the left side. He's got him right on. He's got him out to the left side. Watch this one, Jim. They're going to run a toss to the right. Watch, here it comes, Jim. That's Tony Romo. That's my Tony Romo impression on the broadcast. I don't care how many he gets right.
Would you like some cough drops? Would you like some cough drops?
The screaming is nearly unlistenable with Tony.
I thought that was your Jerry Seinfeld impression.
No! Yeah. Why? This is my Jerry. Jerry's a little bit more.
That's my pants.
Jeez.
I need my pants.
Jalal, why would you even do that? On the most underrated. My God.
That's bad.
All right, let's see. We got Juan
That's bad? Oh, damn it.
Juan Delgado coming in. The homies and I are smoking and listening to this at the crib.
Hell yeah.
That's tight, man. Franchise loves that.
I'm going to give you shots for that.
Anthony Cordova, another hint, Dow. LOL. Let's see here. You didn't like they don't match. Let's see. They might. Okay, they're in the Nike or Jordan realm.
Somebody got it already.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, up top?
Carlos Sanchez. Dallas probably wearing the low shattered backboard.
There we go.
There you go, man.
Thank you for looking out, Jalal.
All right, hey, remember who that is? We'll get both the homies a pair of socks.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
If that's cool?
Perfect, dude. Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
send
man.
them some socks.
Dope.
They're WWE socks. If you did not hit if you did not see my story on them, actually go to my Twitter. They're on my Twitter, man.
Yeah.
They're on my Twitter timeline at OMG It's TTF. And choose which pair of socks you want, man. We'll mail them. Mail them out to you.
And then Neighborhood says, haha, Carlos, below not good.
Why? Why is that below not good?
Because it doesn't match, I guess.
Oh, I got you.
That's what I would assume.
All right, let's go stardom sit-ems for this week.
Oh, look, Jared Mueller, our boy Mueller just joined.
Oh, Mueller came through?
Yeah, ready to watch Dal take an L on the heaters.
That is fire.
Thanks, Mueller, you dick.
What I love about this, guys, is everyone. There's my man Brian Valencia. I think might be the only person I grew up with that I've seen in here. Everyone else is people I never knew before the internet, which is so sick to me.
It's tight.
Because that's all the people That's all the people that rock with you. That just shows you the people's closest to you don't really give a fuck about you. They don't care what you're doing. The people closest to you don't care.
They don't care.
Like, my family does not care that I do this show twice a week and that I've put in the hours I've put in. Like, they're not interested.
Don't care.
Generally just uninterested. I'm glad you guys are, man. It makes me feel really good. Let's jump into some stardom sit-ems. These are people, if you guys need fantasy help this week, these are people that you can plug in. If you got guys on buys, you got injuries, maybe you just are shaky on a couple people. These are some guys I can recommend for you at quarterback this week. You want me to start it off or you want to start it off?
Go ahead, man, if you're ready.
I'll go Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton?
I know the Bengals are 0-4, which is not good news.
Yeah.
Bengals being 0-4, blown out by then winless Pittsburgh. I mean, stuff hasn't gone good for them. But I think Andy Dalton's really going to turn it around because of the garbage time. I don't think the Bengals are that good. I don't think they're going to come into this game and tear it up against Arizona.
Right.
But I do know Arizona is one of the worst pass defenses in the league.
Correct.
And Andy Dalton can still light it up in garbage time. Arizona's not that good either. So we're talking about two bad teams that are going to do bad things to each other, and they still could score 35 points each.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton's a guy you should plug in instead of playing some of the good, better quarterbacks this week that have harder matchups.
Sure. What about John Ross III? Having him out, they just placed him on IR. Does that doesn't sway your decision at all? You still think he's going to have success with Boyd or
you're ruining my tight end pick.
Sorry about that.
No. I'm just messing with you. It's okay. I think tight end and Tyler Eifert are going to have a huge week this week. Arizona's terrible against the tight end.
Say no more.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
So for me, quarterbacks, this week, man, I find this interesting. He should be available in most leagues. I think this guy is going to have a great game. I love his matchup because he's going to have to chase. Dude, he's going to be chasing scores all game. Jacoby Brissett this week, man, going up against KC. So Brissett has just continued to improve as a fantasy quarterback in each game this season, going from 19 fantasy points in week 1 to 27, obviously, in week 4. This could be the week that he may hit that number 30. And again, that's just because he's chasing. And we know how shitty Kansas City D is. It's just not great. It's so I think Jacoby Brissett has a big
I agree with that. I like that
week.
pick.
The problem with that is his biggest
TY,
weapon,
right?
TY is out. Quadriceps still an issue.
They're going to need TY to do real damage and try to beat the Chiefs, but I don't think they need TY to put up points.
And I'm kind of like you. I'm also going to go with a tight end from the same team as well. So I'm kind of right there with you and Eifert and Dalton, and then Brissett and obviously Doyle. So we'll get into that a little bit later. So Brissett this week, man, looks great. He's going to have to be chasing some scores. So
as far as sit him this week, man, quarterbacks, I'm going to go Phil Rivers. I think you just got to sit him against Denver. I think it's going to be a great day for the tailbacks, including Melvin Gordon. The rumors are he's going to start over there. Austin Eckler catching so many balls out of the backfield. Denver's linebackers can't cover anything. Bradley Chubb gone for the season. I still think Denver's pretty good in the secondary, though. Chris Harris Jr. is not going anywhere. Hopefully they get Bryce Callahan back. I don't know for sure he's going to be back, but hopefully they get him back there. Jesus, what's the guy that's filling in? Not Isaac Yadam, but the guy that's filling in for Yadam because he's been so bad.
Oh, that's deep.
He's been really good too.
Yeah.
So I think the Broncos secondary can actually shut down Phil Rivers, but where they struggle is that linebacker, and they struggle to stop the run, which I don't understand. The front seven's pretty good.
Pretty good.
You look at that front seven, you see some talent there, and they just can't stop the run for whatever reason. I love the Chargers running backs this week. I hate Phillip Rivers. If you have Phillip Rivers, you'd be much better starting a guy like Andy Dalton just because of the matchup, or Jacoby Brissett even. Yep. So what do you got? Who do you got for sits?
I'm going with you. Same thing here with matchups. I'm discussing just that. Dude, I hate Marcus Mariota this week against Buffalo. We are seeing an up-and-coming Buffalo team. I think we forget that Buffalo is as good as they are on both sides of the ball. I am a little worried about, obviously, the concussion with Josh Allen, but Buffalo as a whole, I think, is a better team than what we all believe. So if you look at it, Mariota was great only 1 week. That was week 4 at Atlanta with 227 passing yards.
Yep.
Outside of that, dude, he has been very, very very limited is what I would say. I think he has had 2 games with 29 fantasy points after his performance in week 1. But dude, 15, 14, 16s, not good, dude. Mariota needs to go to hell.
Oh, dude, the Philly mayor just said, did he say Isaac Yankum? Dude, I think me and you might be, I don't know how many cats in here are going to get that. That's funny. That is deep, funny
Yankum.
Stuff. It's an old wrestling reference.
Is it?
It's the wrestler Kane.
I do know Kane.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
way before Kane was Kane.
Okay.
He was a dentist character in the 90s.
Really?
Early 90s. He had terrible teeth.
Okay.
Like they did this prosthetic thing with his teeth. They were bad. And his name was Isaac Yankum. And he was a Isaac Yankum DDS. And he was a dentist. And he would come to the ring with scrubs on and one of those dental, like one of those medical masks.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how he would wrestle, dude.
What?
He was a dental character. Because in the early 90s, WWE was all about, from 90 to 95, they were about, everyone had a job outside. It was like Duke the Dumpster Grossi was a trash man. Doink the Clown. You know,
Right.
like everyone had an occupation outside
crazy.
of the ring. It was just a funny character, zany, woo, part of the 90s wrestling that Vince McMahon did. But that's why when WCW and NWO came in and gave it that realism, that's what created the crazy Monday Night War. And that's where Vince had to create the Attitude Era. And all of a sudden they were showing tits and they were flipping people off.
Hell
it was
yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it was Double Birds, and it was clanging beers, and it was Austin 316 says, I just whipped your ass. You know?
Nice.
Different
I love
stuff.
it.
Thank you, Philly Mayor, for letting me go off on that tangent. Back to where we were. Startup
Yeah.
running backs this week. If you need a spot start this week, Jalen Samuels. We talked about it before the show. We were both on Samuels.
Oh, hi.
James Conner banged up with the ankle. Did you notice Jalen Samuels running a ton of Wildcat last week, and he was the quarterback.
Yeah.
He was the one taking the snaps, making the decisions.
It was awesome. And he seemed almost to be kind of a security blanket for obviously the new quarterback there. Man, I see a nice relationship brewing there, so I'm with you on that one.
I like Jalen Samuels this week. If you need some running back help, I'm not sure how many waiver wire he's still available on, but in my league he was still available in 2 of the leagues. I saw you had him in 2 of the leagues I'm with you, and you already got him picked up.
You bet.
So you're on top of it.
Yeah.
But Jalen Samuels, man, if he's available, go grab him.
Yeah, he's great. I like this one, but this one has a little bit of contingency on it. But I like Jordan Wilkins. Man, what I'm kind of finding out is I'm kind of high on the Indianapolis Colts. I feel like there's a lot of points to be had this week
against your own KC Chiefs.
You never know. You never know.
Whoa.
But Jordan Wilkins, I think he's still available in quite a few leagues. Now, if you were smart, you probably picked him up this week because you saw what happened to Marlon Mack. He still has the ankle issue, and I think if Marlon Mack doesn't play, obviously this is a has to. This is one of the. If you're doing DraftKings this week and you find out Mack is a for sure out, Jordan Wilkins is that type of guy who can win you or help you win a DK tournament. There's no doubt about it, man. So I see him coming in hard. Again, the Chiefs run D, not good,
right.
non-existent, right?
Yeah.
I would expect
Not
the Colts
good.
to try and slow the game down with their rushing attack as well, just to ensure that Kansas City keep them off the damn field.
Yep.
So I think this is a good play on both sides. Or for multiple reasons.
For your sits, for me, dude, this is gonna be tough to do. Le'Veon Bell.
You know what's not tough to do?
Crush
Having
that beer.
a beer on the cast.
You need another one?
Man.
Do we have a cooler in here?
We have a cooler.
Stone Cold, toss me a couple Steve Weisers, cost me some CO natives.
Yeah.
Right there.
Now, get back to your sit-em. I don't think I'm going to like this.
Le'Veon Bell, dude.
Really?
Who sits Le'Veon Bell? Here's when you sit Le'Veon Bell.
Is it a matchup?
When he's playing Philly and Luke Falk is the quarterback. That's when you sit Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
I know Sam Darnold wanted to return this week. I don't think the mono is going to allow him to do that. And he actually came out as a funny quote. I don't know if you saw the video earlier today. He said he wanted to make sure he's not going to die before he takes the field. Everyone started laughing at that at the press conference for some reason. I don't know why. People are funny. Anyways, Le'Veon Bell, if you got him, dude, I think you can find better. I just think you can find better out there, even with some of the guys on the waiver wire. Like I said, Jalen Samuels, dude. So that's a guy I'm sitting. What about you for your sits?
For me, this is tough. You know, I'm going back to Denver here. Philip Lindsay.
Phil.
You've got to sit Phil, man. He has just not produced hardly anything. He is still continues to share playing time with Royce Freeman. I think what's going to happen is, and this is kind of what I want to happen, and I think you're probably on the same boat or same page, is Philip Lindsay, let's save him. Let's run Royce Freeman to the ground. Yeah. I love Royce. Nothing, no shots fired here. Let's run him to the ground.
Royce is just not that good.
Yeah. I mean,
here's the thing. I think Royce is good. I think Royce needs a lot of carries to be good. He's one of those guys that needs 18 to 20 touches a game because he's a get-going guy. He may have 12, 13 carries. They may be terrible, but he may start breaking loose after that. He's a wear the defense down kind of guy, and I thought that's what our defense was our offense was going to be this year. I thought we were going to pound the ball, but the offensive line's just not there yet, man. Yeah. So I'm with you. Run Royce Freeman into the ground.
And the other thing I would say with that is Royce Freeman's been getting more involvement with catches as well than Lindsay, and we saw that with the Jaguars, obviously. The other issue I have is the Chargers' run defense has been stout, dog, since they got abused from Marlon Mack week 1.
Yeah.
And they really haven't had a lot of run TDs. So, I think Lindsay as a flex maybe in certain leagues. That's it. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm sitting him.
Before we get into wide receivers, Doug, Con Lee.
Shout
out to the homie
there.
Con Lee. He just sent me, Con Lee just hit me with $10 via Apple Pay. For the live stream.
Dope.
He's like, hey, have people send you money on Venmo. Though YouTube takes 30%. Fuck those guys.
Con Lee.
Con Lee, the man. So he sent me $10 via Apple Pay. Yeah, it's same thing. At OMG, it's TTF on Venmo.
Right.
If you don't want to pay in the live stream to YouTube and have them taking bread. That's fire. Con Lee looking out, dog.
Dope.
Let's go wide receivers. This is kind of crazy because a lot of people thought that the Panthers receivers were not going to really have much value once Kyle Allen came in. And it has been the opposite of that, especially with Curtis Samuel, dude. Curtis Samuel's a guy a lot of people have dropped in leagues. I've seen him floating around on waiver wires. If you have him on your bench, that's a guy you should start this week. I think him against Jacksonville. No Jalen Ramsey again this week. I'm calling it right now. Ramsey ain't going to play. He's already been dealing with the back stuff again. Ramsey ain't going to play for Jacksonville. Start Curtis Samuel this week. That's the guy.
I'm with it.
Who do you got?
Dude, this is one of my favorite starts of the week. Now, I hope Josh Allen plays. I think he's going to play. We'll see what the concussion protocol looks like. But, dude, I love Cole Beasley. Let's talk about Cole Beasley's production. Now, again, granted, this was with Josh Allen, but he's a potential starter for multiple reasons. Dude, he scored at least 12 PPR points in each outing, over the span that he's played. In his past 2 games against Cincinnati and New England, he has 15 catches for 123 yards on 23 targets. We're talking about a tough New England D as well. So, man, I'm really pumped on Cole Beasley. I think he's a new man in Buffalo, and he's my man. And I'm definitely starting this guy this week. Again, we'll see if Josh Allen with the concussion plays. But dude, I would still trust Beasley in a PPR, especially in a PPR with Matt Barkley under center.
Brian just said he's been pumped throughout the cast waiting for your heaters, but he said he has to go. I'm gonna miss Dal's defeaters. Dang. funny shit.
Damn it.
I'm gonna read some of these comments here in a second. Let's finish out with the tight end. Oh no, let's finish out with Sidham's on wide receiver real quick. Real simple for me. Terry McLaurin. He was out last week. He lit it up the few weeks before that. He's had a great start to the season. He was out last week due to an injury. This week he comes back getting New England Patriots. I don't think he's a guy you want in your lineup this week. There's a ton of good receivers out there, but that's not a guy you really want in your lineup this week. Robert Woods was another guy that I had on my list, but he's playing right now. Russell Wilson crushing it right now, by the way, just to let you know.
Somebody said he was dropping dimes in the chat.
He is. Doing well. So that's my sit-em. Who do you got?
This is a tough one for me, man, but I've got to sit Tyrell Williams.
And
there's a couple of reasons why, right? He's still dealing with the foot injury, but he's obviously going to play, no problem. But dude, we've talked about it. When West Coast even goes to East Coast, that's a tough matchup. He's not only going to East Coast, he's going across the pond.
Right.
They're playing the Bears, London, with the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, correct?
Yes.
I believe.
Yes.
So this is not good for travel. This is not good for injury. I don't like it. Going against a Bears D. I think this is Bears reckoning week. They're finally going to come out. They're going to party. They're going to have both sides of the football on point. Mitchell Trubisky out. Good. He needs to be out. He's worthless. The shoulder sucks. He sucks. Get him out. I think this is Bears week, man, for sure. Tyrell Williams, not a part of this. Sit him.
Dude, look at the dope split screen. going on here.
Oh, yeah,
How
sick.
fire is that, for one? Philly Mayor said, Dow, hey, Dow, watch stretching out your arms with Jalal's great split screen shot.
I told him about it
yeah.
earlier, but when he gets in the zone.
When he gets in the zone,
It's
he
harder.
gets the jazz hands going.
Hey.
He gets the jazz. Whoa.
I'm just glad I don't have any anxiety right now. This is great.
I think what we got
I
to
think
do.
we just do this. You know what? We're going to do a telethon tonight. We're going to keep this going. Hey, guys.
Everybody,
Hey,
we are
we're still here. You know, I've got the shattered backboards.
we need to raise 1,000 in rev. We'll be here until we raise 1,000 in rev.
Let's get a couple stretches in here,
In order to
okay?
keep the show going, we got to raise 1,000 in rev.
couple Steve Weisers coming your way.
Oh, my God. It's hilarious. A telethon.
Oh, I feel like I'd go get my strap shoes, man. Like the old man shit. You know what I mean?
That would be.
Telethon time.
Yes, yes. You remember during the speaking of telethons, how many? Remember Mike Myers and Kanye West? George Bush hates black people. That has to be the number one telethon moment of all time, dude. Mike Myers, and Mike Myers' face was like,
What? Yeah.
with the lesbian haircut.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had like a weird. I don't know what is he doing. That haircut, Mike Myers. Anyway. Off on another tangent. That was funny. Watch the split screen. Watch the hands on the split screen.
I'm watching.
Let's finish up with tight ends here. Tyler Eifert is my start of the week. I already said it. Pair him with Andy Dalton against the terrible Arizona defense. They have been abused by the tight end position. Top 4 in the points allowed to the tight end position. 4 worst. Is
Gotcha.
Arizona for you. And that's a massive 27 points per game. PPR, 19 without PPR. That's what they're averaging, giving up.
Wow.
So if Eifert goes off for 19 points this week, would you take that? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tight ends that have bad matchups this week. I get they're better, but Eifert's a guy I really love, man.
Yeah. I'm going to go with 2 real quick. I'm not going to say a lot about him, but Jack Doyle, like I said, Indianapolis, again, I think they're going to be chasing scores. T.Y. Hilton out. He needs that security blanket. Jacoby, I think Doyle's that man. Ebron, I don't know what he's doing, man. He's on vacation in Mexico. Another one to maybe look at is Dawson Knox. Again, another Buffalo Bills guy. The Titans have allowed only a tight end to score or gain over 100 yards in every game this season. So a little bit of tidbit there. So tight ends going against that matchup against the Titans, I think you're looking good. So Dawson Knox.
Nice. I love Dawson Knox. If that's a guy that's still floating around, I love him purely because he reminds me of an old school Jeremy Shockey.
He does.
Running fools over, dog. I really like Dawson Knox. I think he's a future player
Jeremy
for them.
Shockey.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Remember that guy?
dude, that's tight.
Remember him? Dude,
shot.
my sit is kind of shocking this week. Austin Hooper.
Of course.
Austin Hooper sitting this week.
It's a matchup.
You got it. I personally,
I'm going to have him play in one of my leagues.
Just 'cause?
But in one, I'm gonna sit him. But
and then you're
that
gonna blame
matchup-
me if he goes off.
Not
right?
at all.
You're gonna be like, you blame me, dude. You know Houston's really, really good. Top 5 against the tight end. Locked down some big time tight ends, including Greg Olson last week. Locking them down. Who you got? Who's your sit?
My sit this week. God, who did I have? I got lost a little bit. Sorry about that. My sit
Walker?
this week is Delaney Walker.
I knew it,
man.
I knew it,
Dude,
I knew it.
Against a Buffalo D, dude, this you got to sit him, man. You look at this. Buffalo has yet to allow a tight end to score a touchdown and held Ingram to 6 catches for 48 yards in week 2 on 8 targets. I don't like this. It just against Buffalo. Like I said, man, I think they're a better team than what a lot of people think, and I think they're starting to get on that. And the Bills Mafia knew it. Knew it from the beginning.
Right.
The Bills Mafia knew.
Right.
Jumping into the tables, Bills Mafia.
All right, that's going to be stardom sit-ems for the week, man. What I'm going to tell you guys to end this segment is you should start Stephon Diggs this week too. I know he's not out there. I know no one's dropped him, even though Dow told you to drop him. I know he's not sitting on the wire. I'm saying if you got him, if you're a Stephon Diggs owner, I think this is the week to fire him up.
So he can get better trade bait?
No, if this is the week to fire him up.
He's not going to be with Minnesota very much
I
longer.
know.
You
I saw
know
he's
it.
disgruntled.
Oh, dude.
I saw he's not, I saw he's having some issues. But
He's
this
having
is
some
the
shoes.
week to fire Stephon Diggs up. This is a guy you want to roll, or this is the week to roll him out there. The New York Giants pass defense is terrible.
Bad.
So I think this is the week to roll him out there. With that being said, Dow, let me read some of those comments for me. Let me pull up the heater stuff.
Some of the comments here. Let's see. Let me go back a
Philly
little
Mayor's
bit.
got a proposition for you.
For me?
$20 if you sink a shot.
Oh, for Dow?
Yeah.
Dow Antonio.
Why does he make me shoot it? He
go.
He doesn't have the faith in Dow?
Let's go. I love it.
I think you got it by your
The ball's by your left foot there.
I got it.
So
I got
as
it.
you're getting that,
I got it. Look at
Jalal,
this.
actually, why don't you read a couple comments?
Yeah,
You got it over there.
Read some of the comments.
I'm going to get my heaters ready. Franchise get the music ready.
Yes, this is perfect. And then we're going to get Dalla on the shot.
Neighborhood says another streamer I follow uses a PayPal money pool and has the link in his description. Just a thought.
A PayPal money pool?
I'm not really sure what that is. Like,
I know PayPal pretty well. I don't know money pool. That's
something
cool.
on screen. I'm not sure.
Huh.
Okay. PayPal money pool. Maybe put it in there.
Put it in there. How to do it.
TTF should have bought some kicks to sell live.
Oh, that would have been tight. Telethon style?
Yeah.
We run a telethon kicks live. That would be fire, huh?
That would be.
Dude, we should just bring in a ton of our collection. Just start doing steals. And
what do you guys want here?
Doing live.
I got 50, 55, 55, 60, 65. Remember the Micro Machines guy?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
I wanted to buy all the Micro Machines.
Yeah.
Just because of him.
Right. Okay, let me sink the shot.
Nasty just matched it. You got another 20 bucks.
Oh!
So you have 40 bucks on the line right now.
Damn.
Why do I got to take the shot, man?
Well, dude, Dow, they're not saying they're betting you.
There's nothing to lose.
There's nothing to lose. They're just saying, yo, I got you.
But, man, I feel like a loser, though, if I miss. You know what I mean?
I feel like you just don't want the cast to generate any revenue if you don't sink these. I mean,
all right. The anxiety just hit. Just hit. All right. Well, we better shoot the shot. Get your heaters ready.
Let me, dude, let me give you this to get you in the zone. NBA Jam music.
Nice. Hey, who did you pick in NBA Jam back in the day? Were you an Orlando Magic guy?
Oh, Stockton Malone. Stockton Malone.
I was the Sonics.
Stockton Malone.
What do you know about Debt Left Shrimp? You don't know about Debt Left Shrimp?
I do. It was always so whack Jordan wasn't on the game.
I know, dude.
So
How
weird,
you put Jordan on there?
It
must have been some rights
NBA
or something.
Jam, but no Michael Jordan.
Jordan was the NBA, but we can't put him in NBA Jam.
Exactly.
Something like that, right?
And then he had his own game, Bird vs. Jordan, regular Nintendo. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
A back alley? Well, what do you mean it wasn't that good? It was for the time?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Once NBA Jam came out, that was before. Bird vs. Jordan was before. It was on regular Nintendo. It was crappy. NBA Jam was way better, but it wasn't the same. All right, shoot this. Let me, go. Let me see. Dow. Oh!
Did that shit go in?
No! Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he uses the window Tim Duncan style.
I had to hit him with the D, the dunk hand.
Back to the fundamentals.
Dang.
Let's go.
Now, all right, this is a great way to start off the heaters. I got to tell you.
You like this?
Hey, knock on wood if you're with me here. This is a great way to start the heaters.
I love it, dude.
Great way to start the heaters.
With the NBA Jam, the NBA Jam music is fire.
Yeah, no doubt.
Look at, he said anxiety attacks in the making.
I agree.
Oh, wow.
These people know us too well, man.
So funny. So funny.
We got to grab that clip. We got to make a little GIF or something.
I know, we should, man.
Sick.
I got You haven't been as lit.
Lit.
All right. We'll get your.
You start off with yours first. I think that's what it is. I always start off heaters. You're going to start it off this week, and then I'll follow you.
And you'll feel a little better.
I'll feel a little validated.
All right, let's jump into a little segment we call heaters.
All right, Em. This is my heater. I dare you to hit it.
Hot shit. I'm going too hot, lady. Here comes the hot stepper.
All right, man. Heaters. NFL picks against the spread, week 5. If you're new to the show, we pick against the spread every week. We just pick 5 games that we both like.
And we never talked before.
So
this one's a surprise for sure.
Dow 7 and 13
I wish 17.
on the year. Me 13 and 7 on the year. Just reverse the records. Also, there's some YouTube comments. We'll get to that, but people were telling me how to correctly calculate my win percentage. Thank you, you math gurus. Thanks for helping out the show. We need some smart people in here.
Hey, by the way, Goff just went to Cup TD. I needed that.
Oh,
my
the
man,
Cooper Cup,
Cooper
nice.
Cup in the cut.
Was it a long one or there it is? Replay what from the 10 from the 9. Still good though.
Still a good 7-8 points, eh?
All right, I'm gonna give you my most confident, and I'm gonna start it off heavy.
Are you,
dude?
Tell me you're going Patriots.
I'm so confident. Are
you betting the mortgage?
I'm not betting the mortgage, but I'm confident.
Okay.
I'm confident. Les inconfidents.
This better be the Patriots.
The New York Football Giants plus the points over the Minnesota Vikings. I have them I've seen them at 6.5. I've seen them at 6. I hope they're at 6.5. Let me look on ESPN. They are at 6. Damn it. So I'll take the New York Giants plus 6.
Let me see what I have because I have -6 as well. And yep, I'm with it.
Here's the thing, man.
What is the thing, man?
The Vikings are not that good.
So far, I feel like they might have a little bit better of a breakout this week with Thielen coming out with his complaints, Stephon Diggs hopefully earning his rights to be traded as, for good value. I'm hoping, but we haven't seen.
I think, dude, Cousins should be able, like I said, to torch the secondary. Should be able to torch it, but he hasn't torched anyone. They've lit up 2 teams this year, and they were terrible teams, and they were both at home. So Kirk Cousins, it's more about Kirk Cousins not being able to get the job done than it is about the Giants' D. But I think the Giants' D will do enough against the run to force Kirk Cousins to pass. I just don't think Kirk Cousins can get it done. Yeah. So I'm going to take the Giants. I really like that pick. I'm going with the Giants +6.
Nice.
That's my first one. What do you got?
All right. I do have to take the Patriots this week.
Patriots. What is the spread there?
I've got +15.
Minus, you mean?
Or sorry, -15. Sorry. Yep.
-15 for the Pats. Okay.
-15 on the Pats against the Redskins, dude.
I've got it at 15.5.
Do you?
On 2 sources.
I'll still take it.
15.5.
15.5.
All right.
I'll still take it. Dude, the line could be 20, and I'd still back the Patriots on this one.
Wow.
I would, man. Dude, we don't even know who the QB, dude, is going to be this week of the Redskins, dude. And like you said, one of their receivers is a sit this week. Jordan Reed, who? Still can't get healthy. They don't have a running game. Adrian Peterson looks like he's got fucking concrete in his boots.
Yep.
I don't like this, dude. This should be very, very easy. And I see Josh Gordon finally having possibly a 100-yard game. Finally.
All right, so I got you down. Pats -15.5.
Yep.
My second one, Broncos +6.
Same.
You got the Broncos as well.
I got the Broncos. They screwed me last week.
Yes, they did.
Because I had them as the top dog instead of the underdog. But this week, I am going against them. I think it makes all the sense in the world. I'm right there with you.
All right, what do you got for your next one?
For my next one, dude, I really like this one. It seems really, really high again. But this is my only other non-underdog.
Oh, okay.
But dude, I've got the Eagles this week at -13. Or do you have them at 13.5?
Both of you're going with both. You're going with 2 huge spreads.
Huge
dude.
spreads. This is not good.
13.5. I got them at
13.5.
13.5.
Yep.
Huge spreads.
So yeah, Sam Darnold was practicing on Wednesday. I don't see him playing, so they're not going to rush him back. So it looks like. No Sam Darnold. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then even if he plays, he's not at full strength. This will take some time. I expect the Eagles to kind of get rolling after the Thursday night in Green Bay. I think we saw some great stuff. Now, Rodgers had the ability to come back, and then obviously the pass was obviously not intercepted, but it was tipped. That whole thing, I like the Eagles, man, especially at home.
My next one, dude. This is I'm really confident on this one. I love this one a lot too.
I think I know where you're going.
I'm going Green Bay Packers +3.5.
Yep.
Okay.
I am right there with you. I take that one as well.
All right. So you got Packers +3.5. Oh, shit. What was the one right before the Pack? Sorry.
For me, it was the Eagles.
Eagles is
13
right.
and -13.5.
Yep. I want to make sure I get all these documented. All right. Eagles -13.5. And then you're with the Packers.
Love it. I love that one, dude.
+3.5.
Because I actually was going to have Rodgers as a possible bust alert. Not a sit-em, but a possible bust. Devontae Adams, still, we don't know if he's going to play.
Wait. You're on the Cowboys or the Packers?
I'm on the Packers.
Well, then you're giving out reasons the Packers are about to lose.
I know, because I was doing some thinking.
Scaring me.
No, don't worry about that. No, I'm thinking some stuff. But Devontae Adams, I think will end up playing, but he may not. But dude, Scandling looks great.
Dallas, you're giving me bad reasons here. Oh, geez. I'm feeling nervous on the Pack.
Don't be nervous.
Guy, you're making me feel real nervous on the Pack. I thought I did some good research.
No.
I thought the Cowboys had played some bad teams, but you're telling me
in Pack we trust.
Devontae Adams might be out, guy.
That's what
Scantling. Oh my God.
That's what I saw.
Full. All right, I guess we're reluctantly both on the Packers.
We're on the Packers.
+3.5. What's your last one?
My last one, dude. I'm excited for this one. 49ers -3.5.
49ers -3.5. Got it.
So I got to take my 49ers -3.5. I didn't see this coming with the 49ers, dude. They're coming off a bye. They're super healthy. They're looking good. As long as Garoppolo can take care of the ball, we still haven't even seen Kittle be utilized. I'm just throwing that out there. So we've got Breda obviously coming off the bye. He's going to be fully healthy. Tevin Coleman looks like he's going to be back. All signs are pointing to him being back. Now, I don't know what that looks like quite yet, but dude, I think
I got him in some fantasy leagues. I need to get going.
I think you're seeing 49ers at the most full strength they've been. I think this is going to be great, dude.
My next, dude, I'm for some reason sorry. I got 2 left.
And you know what? Monday midsole, I'm with you, man. I still don't believe in Baker. I think he's still. I still think he's poo poo. I'm not into the hype.
There you go.
Monday Mitzel. I'm with you, dog.
Wow, Dow. Dude, Saints -3. I've been on the Saints the past 2 weeks. They were dogs. I'm going to go with them again this week. They're a favorite this week, but they're playing the Red Hot Buccaneers. I was a little bit nervous about taking this one.
Yeah.
I really like the Saints -3. I really like them to cover, even with Teddy Bridgewater. I just don't believe the Bucs yet. I think the Bucs are good.
Yeah.
I don't think the Bucs are that good. I don't think the Bucs are 50-plus points against the Rams good that we saw last week. I'm going to go, I really like the Saints this week. I'm going Saints -3 as a favorite. And then my last one, this is my least confident. I hate this pick, actually. I don't love it at all. It's a one unit pick for me. If you're betting these, this is a 1 unit, and it's the Texans. Houston Texans -5. That's who I'm going to go with there. It's just, I'm not super confident. Deshaun Watson's been getting knocked around, been getting banged around. I don't know how Hopkins going to be looking. He's been having injury issues.
Dude, he was held to 3 or under last week too.
He hasn't been looking great. So obviously a lot tougher, but I'm hoping Houston should be able to blow them out. But I think Bill O'Brien, he always does some weird shit. Bill O'Brien always starts doing some messing around at the end of games. So I feel like this should be an easy 10 to 15 point win. The spread is 5. They should easily cover, but because of the nonsense that he pulls at the end, I feel like that's why I'm like, a little bit nervous. But they're a far better team. Houston -5 to close out the heaters there for the week. So just to recap, Dow Palantonio, Pats -15.5, Broncos +6, Eagles -13.5, Packers +3.5, Niners -3.5.
Niners.
I got the Giants, Broncos, Packers, Saints, and Houston. Dal and I are on the Broncos and Pack together. The others differ. Dal's got 2 favorites, 3 underdogs, and I have 2 favorites and 3 underdogs as well. Pretty even there.
Yeah.
2 of the same teams. Hopefully your bad mojo doesn't spill into my Tupperware over here. Okay, doesn't spill into my flame.
I'm gonna keep my sauce out you.
Whatever you got, Tupperware. Whatever you're spilling, just make sure it doesn't get on my flame because we know it ain't gasoline. Okay,
that's true.
We know it ain't igniting the thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
They ain't making it any better. So that's the heaters, week 5 NFL heaters.
Hey,
go ahead,
real quick. Since we're in heaters, what do we have in the DraftKings? Real quick, how many do we have any spots left?
Oh,
we should check that real
tournament.
quick.
Yes, let me look that up. Look at the comments, dude.
Who all's in the DraftKings real quick? It looks like...
No, the comments.
Okay, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking at the comments. Seattle's up. Marco
13 out of 20.
13 out of 20?
DraftKings.
Cool, so we still have 7 spots in the DK tournament.
Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, 7 spots left, DraftKings tournament. If you're on Patreon, you got the link. Let me see. Actually, yep, 13. So 13 people there.
Saint Skinner, 1 shot, 1 kill on my shot. What do you know about that?
What shot? Oh, yeah. 1 shot, 1 kill. What's the deal? He forgot what's the deal.
Yeah. James Garagna, let's go Dow. Dirty DJ, Mr. Clutch Dow.
I like it. Some good comments in here. All right, Dow, let's move into sneakers.
Yes.
We'll just start with Supreme. Did you go for anything today?
Absolutely not.
I'm not a big moto cross guy.
I'm not either.
I never even ridden a dirt bike.
I saw your Metal Militia hoodie the other day.
Actually, I rid I never had a Metal Militia. I was like, what? I rode like a little mini bike, but I never rode a big dirt bike.
Yeah, actually, Mueller and I saw those at a concert at the
Metal
Rancid
Militia?
concert. Yeah, at the Rancid concert. That wasn't you.
Was it Brian Deegan in front of you?
Nope.
Nice. That's sick.
It was Twitch Stenberg.
So you didn't even get on Supreme.
No.
All right, so we can skip the Supreme drop. We know it was the dirt bike today, the goggles, a lot of the other stuff. Did you go for anything?
Is the bike on StockX?
Dude, I don't know.
I checked.
Yeah, look that up. I don't know.
Was the retail still was it like 8,600-ish? I could never find it. I thought
8,600?
Yeah, is what I thought.
For retail?
That is what I thought I saw on the retail on that. But dude, my Twitter timeline was full of people that actually live in the LAs and the New York area that was like, I saw no bike, and then everybody just put the back door or the door symbol.
Oh,
just
yeah.
back door,
I don't see it on StockX.
That was a joke. I mean,
yeah. No, I don't see it. I was curious.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy if they
shows up at your door.
Right. If you have to ship that thing to authenticate it, it'll be a nightmare.
And you have to build it. You'd have to build that thing.
Let's start out sneakers today, dude, with the shattered 3.0s. Let's just start out with this.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of conversation around the Shattered Backboard 3.0s, and I said I'm a guy that wants to get a pair. I got a really dope lacing idea, so I'm looking to get a pair of those. Mm-hmm. The people that are getting pairs of these early, there's a lot of speculation on whether they're real or not.
Yeah.
How can someone tell whether they're real or not? Why are people calling out other people? And what I'm saying here is, if you're up on YouTube, you're up on the sneaker YouTube, Mike the Compass did a review on what, September 4th?
He published his review of the Shattered Backboard 3.0s on September 4th.
So he probably had them late August.
Yes.
Okay. Mike's been known to have early shoes. He's had tons of early shoes, tons of early pairs of shoes on his channel.
Yeah.
So what's the issue here?
Well, let's talk about, are you familiar with Super Rupa?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
gets fakes. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he has about 20,000 followers, whatever. He's known to get fakes, China. That's well known. There's nothing to hide there. Well, this guy published his review on the 3.0s on September 9th. So Super Rupa was even after Mike the Compass. So that kind of looks shady, right? It looks sketchy. It's like, all right, Mike, where'd you get the shoe? The reason why there's all these talks is Nike actually hasn't released their actual official picture, right, of the Shattered Backboard 3.0s. So nobody really has anything to go off of necessarily. So Damn D has now got involved, and I don't want to give him a lot of credit by any means, but he's great when it comes to just like doing a little bit of investigation, kind of, just crossing the T's, dotting the I's, that kind of thing, just seeing what the information is. And that's what he does well. Anything else outside of that, I'm not a big fan of Damn D. But that being said, he actually did a couple videos on Mike the Compass, just stating out like, dude, you got the shoes before Super Rupa. You published it,
which is possible.
Yeah, which is possible. You posted it. You published this on September 4th. The shoe's not actually out until the 25th. What's going on? And then, what Damn D did a good job of is really listening to the verbiage that Mike says. So Mike actually can't get in hot water for actually stating being called out for fakes, because Mike, he handles himself very, very well, and he says things like, well, the shoe could change, but this is what the shoe looks like thus far. It could change when it actually comes out. So Damn D just really calls him out for his verbiage, because it doesn't make us feel confident that he is confident in his shoe and that the shoe is real and that he is given the correct information. So Damn D did a pretty good job with that. But then he also goes into calling Mike Rich out. Mike Rich here recently published a video. His has been in the last week. Okay. Quite different than a September 4th or a September 9th, right? Quite different. We're really close to the October 25th release. But Mike Rich actually talked about who his source was, and it's a guy by the name of Carlton Banks, and that's I think it's NKX. Don't quote me on that, but he is on IG, and he has the pictures posted. So he was actually exchanging pictures with Mike Rich, and Mike Rich believed them to look pretty authentic, because Mike Rich is a big Jordan 1 guy, right?
Yeah.
So he would know, even though there's no official images of it yet. But in Mike Rich's video, he basically said like, hey, Carlton Banks didn't charge me. It's not my size, because Mike Rich is a size 12. A size 11 was sent to him, and he's like, hey, man, I just looked at the pictures. I'm not an authenticator. They look good to me. I had him send it. I would do the review, but don't trust me.
Love how he talks.
And he's cool like that. So he was very transparent. So it's hard to hate on him, because he wasn't saying that these are legit. He says they look legit.
He didn't say they weren't legit in the video.
He said they looked legit.
Gotcha.
He's like, I'm not an authenticator here.
Interesting.
But,
he's trying to cover his own ass.
Exactly.
He's trying to say, hey, man, I got these shoes early. I'm going to try to review them for you. Just trying to give you guys an early look, but hey, I got it from this guy I've never done business with, and they might not be legit.
Here's his IG. You can hit him up. Feel free. He sent me these. He didn't charge me for these. They're not my size. So he spoke on a lot of good things and covered his ass. Then it goes into kind of where we're at today. Fine Line. Which
Fine Line put a video up on IG.
Which we all know. Fine Line he not only did do an IG video, but it sounds like he did a YouTube video. I haven't watched that yet.
Gotcha. I just saw the IG one.
But obviously, when you're comparing it to Mike the Compass's shoe or even Mike the Rich shoe, so it sounds
Mike
like
the Rich shoe.
Mike Rich, Mike the Compass, Mike the Rich. Yeah, you get it. But it sounds like the color is incorrect on both of Mike the Compass and Mike Rich's shoe versus Fine Line shoe. So it sounds like there's some bag differences. We all know Fine Line's a pretty trusted source. I think you've even bought a pair from Fine Line back in the day.
Yep, definitely.
So and you had a great transaction.
Pairs,
He's the Home Depot guy.
I've gotten a couple early pairs.
The Home Depot box guy, right?
The Home Depot box,
So I trust. I really, really trust Fine Line for what it is. He's never done anybody wrong that I've heard of. He's very, very transparent. He never shows his face in the videos. He always shows the receipts. I like Fine Line. I don't have a problem with him until there is a problem. You dig?
Yep.
But it sounds like there's obviously some discrepancies between his pair that he has, which I believe to be authentic. Until you prove me otherwise. And there's quite a bit of differences between Mike the Compass and Mike Rich. So there's a lot of controversy. So if it were me, I wouldn't be buying any Shattered Backboard 3.0s right now. There's just too much controversy around them. I don't believe, especially without Nike official images out, we don't really know. You don't know what you're getting. You're trusting a source, and if you like that source, great. But I think you could have some big disappointment if you are buying them this early with the issues that I've seen with some of the bigger YouTubers is what I would say. So for me, stay away.
Do you think he's right in calling him out, or do you think it's just, or is that just what DMD does? It's kind of what his channel is. It's kind of how he does shit to get views. Or do you think it's like he really believes Mike the Compass has a fake pair?
I think it's a lot of what he
Mike
does.
Rich has a fake pair.
It's part of his shtick. I think he really messes with Mike Rich.
Yeah.
But Mike the Compass, I think he calls him now Sneaker Lies instead of a Sneaker Life.
Oh,
so I think DMD. I think DMD has obviously some issues with Mike the Compass, and I don't know if it's just from this one occasion or previous occasions, but DMD has no spite for Mike Rich whatsoever. So I think he has an agenda. But I also think it's his shtick as well. You know what I mean? It's his agenda to go attack, Mike the Compass in this case, but it's also part of his shtick and how he gets views.
It is dangerous though, man. You're getting pairs. I've gotten early pairs of sneakers. I only have a very small few group of people that I kind of mess with as far as early sneakers. I just have never, I don't know, dude. It's so hard to trust people. We've seen enough fakes. We reviewed enough fakes. We know how the fake shit works. Like they're out there mad early.
Right.
Like you talked about Super Duper Rupa putting all this stuff out there. They're out there early, man. And it's very, very hard. If you're someone that really wants, I want to buy sneakers early, not to flex, not to just so I can be like, yeah, I have these early, just so I can do the YouTube video.
And
that's
educate.
really what I care about. It's just to show you guys the video, and it's cool to have the shoe. If it's a shoe I really want, it's cool to have it and not have to go mess around on release day and try to run around and do all this bullshit. That's cool, but it's not the end all be all to me. Like if I have to wait, wait to get the sneaker. I'll wait to get it. But I love to have it early so I can do the video, or more importantly, this one so I can do the lacing shit that I'm trying to do. Philly Mayer, he said, "What about Seth Fowler who bought his from Flight Club?" What about that?
I don't know. So what I did see was Flight Club actually did a review of theirs, right?
Yeah.
And that review is what this Carlton Banks individual from IG is using as proof that his is legit. So again, going into that far, I don't know. I believe Seth Fowler to be pretty legit. I know he has a lot of connections, and I actually believe that Seth Fowler paid pretty big money. I can't tell you the
He said in the video he paid $1,000.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
I couldn't tell you what the money was because I can't remember, but he
$1,000, guy.
He paid some money.
Said he paid $1,000, and they're on StockX between 4 and 5 right now, right?
But if you find out they're not legit and you get them from Flight Club, I feel a lot better about going back to them than somebody like Carlton Banks right. or Super Rupa or
so
whoever.
We don't know. Mike the Compass did not divulge his source. He didn't say who he got him from. Nope. So that is a little bit, and we've had Mike on the show. It's a SneakerCon interview.
Yep.
So rock with Mike, Mike. One thing that is weird though is Mike usually gets his shit from Fine Line. And he's always very, very clear about saying, early pair, got it from my guy Fine Line. I've said this a million times, Fine Line, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So in this video, it's not Fine Line.
Nope.
And I've been checking, dog. I've been checking Fine Line's IG and website for the past month, looking to see if he's got these yet. Because like I said, I'm trying to get an early pair for YouTube.
Sure.
So I've been checking, nothing. And so until the other day, a couple days ago. So your boy Compass, Todd Gurley, in for a rushing touchdown. There you go. Happy birthday, Todd Gurley owners.
Oh, gotcha. You know what? It was CT Sneaker Freak actually said, no, that was Stadium Goods, not Flight Club, that had the review that Banks was comparing his to.
Okay.
So thank you for that correction.
The live is dope, man, because we can be in here with you guys and you guys can throw out info. Maybe we might not be up on some shit. I know a lot of people listen to this show to get put up on some shit, but there's going to always be people that know a little bit more than the next guy. So
is there not official images though, for sure? Because I'm seeing like some accounts posting official look, but I don't know.
Well, but Nike hasn't.
From
Nike hasn't dropped
as
them,
far as
like
I'm
the ones
aware
they
of,
upload to sneakers and shit.
Nike hasn't dropped their official looks yet.
Gotcha.
And I think that's the biggest issue.
It's real. it's going to be real interesting. I think it's a shoe that is fascinating because I think it's a shoe. Oftentimes we see this, the shoes that everyone shits on early, like months in advance. You know, we saw mock-ups of these in like May, right?
Right.
So the shoes that people see early and everyone just shits on are the shoes that end up becoming so valuable, so coveted. The shoes that people end up wanting. You know, you remember, dude, going back to the Virgil Abloh Chicago Off-Whites. You remember how clowned those got? The big stitching on the side, all the weird distressed and the bit, like people were like, and dude, I remember seeing all this ain't it, chief. It's a no from me, dog. All the bullshit, and everyone now. It's a no from you at $3 grand.
Right, for sure.
It's a no from you. You know, same thing with these. It's the same situation. Everyone that didn't want them, and now
everybody's dying for them.
Dying.
And CT Sneaker Freak says Mike Rich didn't buy those either. They weren't his size. I did say that. CT. I said they were size 11, not 12, and I said Carlton sent him those. I did not say Mike Rich bought those.
No. Yep.
So,
just to review.
Thank you for trying to spot check.
Strictly for the review.
Yep, that's it.
Let's move on here with the sneaker segment, Dow, and let's jump into the solar pack, dude.
Yeah, man.
What did you go for them, first of all? Mm-hmm. And what is up with the third pair?
Don't know. There is no third pair.
Where's the orange at?
Where's the orange?
I thought we were getting solar orange as well.
I'm still confused because the orange, it looks like this pair that dropped today is the orange pair, but it's a different SKU. It's a different color.
And they're calling it red, though. They're calling it solar red.
So I don't know what the hell's going on. So I stayed clear away from it.
Wow.
I picked up the solar yellow last night. Actually, Dirty DJ sent me a link. I wouldn't say it's early because obviously they've been dropping all week with the European side. But Dirty DJ, thank you very much. I was able to get my size. But when I bought it was weird because I got a size 10.5, right? Because I go up a half on those 1.0s. And it was a size 10.5D. Do you know what that is?
No, but I bought a 12D.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. So the D, it basically makes no sense, but it just stands for like regular to narrow width.
Did you get Bergdorf's or whatever it's called?
Yeah, I hit Bergdorf's.
Bergdorf.
Yeah, they shipped today.
Nice.
So, I'm excited to see those. I never had that pair. Bought the pair for you at the Macy's inside, at the finish line inside the Macy's. Always wanted the pair. And I bought you, a size 11 or 11.5?
No, it's a 12.
Is it a 12?
Yeah.
And I told Robin, I'm like, I
gotta go no insole.
I can wear this one.
Yeah.
I can wear this one.
You tried to keep them.
But I had to give them up to you.
Two sizes too big. Tried to keep them.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm finally happy to have my pair in a price with the Continental outsole. I'm excited to have it, man. But that was the only one I'm going to go with. I gotta let this red and orange dust settle because I don't understand it. I don't want anything to do with it. Plus, I'm an OG guy.
Yeah.
Which again, when you have a retroed version and you also have a new outsole, like how can I be an OG guy? I just want the Volt. Like I just want the solar yellow. That's all I want.
So that's what you got.
So that's what I got, and I stayed away from the other two. What about you?
Well, the other one.
Or the other one, yeah, for sure.
I got both.
You got both?
Definitely wanted the yellows because I want to do a YouTube video and compare them. A little comparison between because I got the OGs. I never had the red or orange back in the day. So It's kind of crazy. My man Trent coming through. Shout out to Trent Jackets. Thank you, bro. Jackets looking fresh. Better late than never, my guy. What is Philly Mayor saying here? Dude, I have all three, and some stores say red and some stores say orange. But I say homie on Twitter who had the OG red and the new red/orange, and that one is the same color as the OG red with the orange style cage.
I'm confused.
Get it? Get it?
Man, bars.
So basically what Dal is saying is...
For that reason,
I'm out.
You're out, dude.
Maybe it's just like a retro thing. Sometimes they do that with the Jordans where they make the color just a little bit different.
Yeah, slightly different. I know exactly.
I can think of.
I wonder, Philly Mayor, do you know, are the chalk Ultra Boost or the creams, as they call it, the 1.0s, when they came out versus the retro, are they the same SKU? I'd wonder on that. Because, like, you still have that, like, really fuzzy, furry wool. I wonder, because, like, typically you should be able to narrow this down by a SKU variant, but at the same time, if they've made changes, they can also change the SKU. So, again, I got to stay away.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you. I read that comment from Philly Mayor 4 times. I'm confused. Dude, I have all three, and some stores say red, some say orange. But I say homie on Twitter who had the OG red and the new red/orange, and that one is the same color as the OG red and the orange style cage. All three OG. I think now I got it. I'm just kidding. I'm still the same amount of confused.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. That's
Jay
funny.
Nasty says, I thought D was wide. that would kind of make sense, but
shit.
no, typically wide shoes, they do W.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like all my golf shoes, I have to go W.
Yes.
Golf shoes suck.
Let's move on from the solar pack. Shoes you have on the way, Dal.
Yeah.
What shoes do you have on the way? What's in the mail? What's coming? We know we have the Citrons coming from. I thought those would be here today.
Yeah,
I
they
thought
should
we
be here
have
today.
my favorite shoe of the year to review today.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I think it was actually DJ
I
Crush's
gave him
favorite shoe of the year.
Oh, he loved it, huh?
He's like, the clouds are trash, bro. You got to go with the Citrons.
He loved it, guy.
Okay.
He loved it.
Great, man.
He loved
Love
it.
that green stripe. Yay.
Oh, look at the new one is red. The new one red is basically the same color as the OG red, but has orange cage. That's a big damn difference. The whole cage is different?
Yeah, I don't want them then.
Huh.
I can't have that. That's weird.
Well, I got them all, and I can't return mine to Bergdorf's.
Bergdorf's.
Damn it. What is Bergdorf's?
Bergdorf's.
So what shoes do you have on the way?
All right, a couple shoes that I have on the way are, number one, I've been wanting these for a long time, the Eric Costin Air Jordan 1s. Shitty leather, supposedly. Not good. UNC lows. I wear my shattered backboards. Oh, damn, I forgot to bring those, actually, to the cast. I got the purple lows. The Colorado Rocky purple lows.
Oh.
Jordan 1 lows.
Why didn't you?
I forgot about that.
Sick,
Yeah.
Dal.
So I got those.
Same shoes you're wearing, but in the purple.
I'm in a low world. I love the Travis Scott lows. Those are my grocery
You and
getters.
everyone, you and the whole internet. Everyone's all of a sudden the low fan.
Those are my grocery
Everyone hated
getters.
lows.
Yeah, no doubt, right? So I have the Eric Costin Air Jordan 1 lows coming. And, dude, you're going to love this one.
I'm ready.
Nigel Sylvester's.
You finally got him. He finally pulled the trigger, ladies and gentlemen. Dal Palantonio.
I've been wanting this shoe for so long.
Since it dropped. Since a week before it dropped.
Dude, I started getting into this vicious YouTube cycle of videos with with Nigel Sylvester and just like his bikes and doing all his little like street culture stuff. Dude, did you know that he's signed with Mercedes-Benz and he's also signed with Levi's?
Yes, I saw you did a deal with Levi's. Yeah.
Dude.
No, you were telling me you did a deal
No
with Levi's.
homo on the cast here, but I saw him wearing these new Levi's Advanced Stretch pants.
Yeah.
I got to get a
Are
pair.
they jeans?
They're jeans.
Oh.
I've never heard of Advanced Stretch from Levi's. I need a pair. Nigel Sylvester sold me those. I had to buy his shoes.
Are the jeans out?
I think they are, yeah.
Oh,
they're on Levi's website, so
gotta-
I got to get a pair.
Yeah, you got to try them, guy.
I got to go in and try them.
You got to go get those for
So
sure.
yeah, man, I'm pumped, dude. Nigel Sylvester, I love promoting that guy. First Jordan brand athlete in the BMX sector. I think that's tight.
So I've got the court purples on the way. I told you. We already
Okay.
know StockX. I'm waiting to cancel my account
Yep.
when they get here. I got the Ducati Dunks on the way.
Love those.
I got the gold toe ones. I had to go back and grab those. The patent
Oh,
leather
did you?
joints.
Nice.
Gold toe ones.
Those aren't the complex con, just the regular.
Just the regular.
Okay.
I'm revamping the whole collection, dog. I'm really getting rid of the pairs I don't wear. And I just realized, dude, I don't wear fives. I never wear fives. I'm selling all my fives.
I don't blame you. They're bulky.
Sixes, I never wear. Sevens, I never wear. I think I'm getting rid of all those silhouettes. And I'm strictly keeping ones, the pair of twos that I love, infrared.
Infrared.
Infrared twos,
Yep.
crimson twos, whatever they're called. And then threes and fours for sure.
Okay.
I think, dude, other than the Michigan 12s, I think nothing else. So
Nothing over 4.
So 5 through 10, I'm out. Maybe I might,
You are 11 guy.
maybe a 9. I know an 11, I'm definitely
Okay.
keeping 11s. 9, maybe because I love the 11 lows still. I'm still an 11 low guy.
Nines, I'm all the way out.
Right. And then, dude, maybe a 12. And that's about it for as far as Jordans. Like, I'm getting out of the other numbers. I just don't
Sure.
wear them enough, man. I don't wear them enough. They don't feel comfortable. I just don't see a reason in keeping them. So now I'm going back and picking up pairs. Dude, you know what else I'm getting? I think I told you this the other day. And I left them at the store when they dropped. Those pine green Jordan 1s, the pine greens that dropped this year with the court purples.
Dang.
And the Celtics joints. I was so salty about not getting the purples. I was like, I don't want the greens. Fucking leave them there. And now I'm going back and paying resale, buying the greens because I need the greens. Like, I don't have any. Like, if I want to throw on a Keyshawn Johnson Jets throwback, I want to throw on some. I need some of that in my life.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to throw on a
Can you get the lows for cheaper?
any green, what
Can you get the lows cheaper?
green lows? I'm not.
Those
I'm
are
not. Dow-
nah.
That was a lows.
I'm
not
out.
on.
I'm even out on
You're
those.
even
I'm not a one low guy. The only Jordan 1 lows I have right now are the Travises. I got sold all my other ones. Actually, I didn't sell them. I gave some away to JJ.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I gave JJ, I gave him the Olympic 7s I had, just gave him.
Dude.
I gave him my...
the cast, not even just us, all the people who subscribe and follow us. Dude, they gave him his whole wardrobe.
No shit, huh?
Shouts to JJ.
No doubt.
Wow.
Let me clear some of these comments here. Did the Solar Ultra Boost drop on Adidas?
I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
I didn't see it.
Cream Ultra Boost, OG, and Retro have 2 different SKUs. Yep. Okay. I think that's all the new shit, right? All the Retros are different SKUs than the OGs. Yep. Nigel's are super fire. Congrats, Dow. Thanks, Trev. Oh, I'm saying thanks for you.
Yeah. Jay Nasty paid the Venmo.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Nice.
So shout out to you, Jay Nasty.
T-Mobile, I love 5s and jeans. You're right, bro. You're right. 5s with jeans look good. Here's what I don't like about 5s. The fact that no matter if you got the leather, if you got the nubuck, they crease and you cannot change it.
Hit my intro.
They are just...
Creases like a claw, creases like a claw, creases like a claw, creases like a claw.
They're that terrible. They're that terrible. That's exactly what the 5s. They just crease so much, bro. So it's not like the look is bad. It's the creasing is bad. Bergdorf Goodman is a high-end clothing store similar to Saks Fifth Ave.
Wow.
Kith has multiple collabs at them. Neighborhood. Always streetwear knowledge.
In the
Billy
game.
Mayer, TTF and Dow. Look at Twitter. Just retweeted you two. This guy has an OG Reds right next to the new pair. The pick is basically red, but the cage is different. Check that out. Look at your Twitter while I'm clearing all these. Bergdorf Goodman was the way to go. 15% sign-up discount was money. That was fire. Did you do that?
I missed it.
What?
Did you do it?
Yeah, that was on Twitter.
Wow.
Saved a little bit extra. What'd you pay? Like $190 then?
$189 shipped.
You could get you can get them for I got them for $172 and change. 173. Damn, that sucks, Dal. I'm sorry, dog.
That's all good, man.
It's all right. Dude. You got money to burn. No Solars didn't drop on Adidas.
Oh, I see what he's saying.
Let
Yeah,
me see it.
check out the 2 cages. OG on the on your right, and new on
gotcha.
the left.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Can you hit the Twitter and pull that up, Jalal?
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Or no?
What's that?
What did he
Philly
add?
Mayer?
He just added both of us. Yeah, Philly Mayer is his tag, but he added us up top. Oh,
Just
this guy.
retweet it.
No, look up at Super DJ CA Chris Amata. Super DJ CA.
That's our LA guy.
The tweet, received these from Farfetch today. They're definitely solar red, not orange. Differences from the OG right side case. So all that stuff there. So you could pull that up and put it on the screen for the folks. That would be absolute.
So the cage is orange. Interesting.
Let me see that again. Sorry. I didn't even get a good look because
I like the black.
Wow, dude. So the new is orange.
I guess so, yeah. I think we're right on that.
Or is the old orange?
I think the new.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. The new. And the insoles. Look at black insoles on the other one.
And orange
on the new
insoles
one.
on the other one. Yep.
Which I like the new insoles with the orange. But that's how you can really tell right there.
Yep.
Just from that look. But dude, yeah, crazy.
Wow.
You like the black cage better?
I do.
It's like they did a Show Your Stripes collection on it. They did the cage and then at least they didn't do that shitty 3.0 translucent cage.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's the worst. At least they kept it kind of OG.
Oh, I would have taken a dump in my hand and thrown at him.
I would have taken a dump in the shoe.
Yeah, for sure.
Not in my own hand. I would never do that. I don't know what you're doing. But no, the boosted stripe or not boosted stripes, the Show Your Stripes kind of thing is the vibe it gives me on there.
Yeah,
Did you find it, Jalal?
Yeah.
Did you pull it up? Cool.
I gave him a little look.
Gotcha.
Let me finish out any more comments. Let's see. TTF, I sent you PayPal 20. I'll send it to Dow. There you go. Philly Mayer sent me your 20.
Oh, nice.
So I'll send it over. There you go. What's good? Where's the Jordan 1 lacing video at, Thomas? Sorry, Sean. Here's the deal, Sean. Here's the deal, Sean. I sold the Jordan 1 Obsidians to Deshaun Hamilton of the Denver Broncos, the ones I used in that video. I did not want to just use like the Rookie of the Years and like the Spider-Man pair. I wanted to do a couple more pairs like that and make them look cool. So I have a pair of Union laces that came in, which I'm going to put in my, what are those purple? The SBs, the Jordan 1 SB, LA to Chicago's. So I'm going to show that one in the video, but I got to kind of finish the customization. But I also have a couple other pairs, dude, that I'm wanting to showcase them on that look really dope. One of them being the damn shattered 3.0s, But I think I'm not going to wait till the end of the month for that. So the video will be out, bro. Don't worry. It is coming. And I'm sorry for the delay. I just want to make sure I have the good shoes to showcase it.
Right.
And I want it to look dope. Really, here's what really is going on. I went back and picked up a pair. You know the Jordan 1 highlight reel? Dude, they're sick.
No.
Anyway, they're not even that crazy expensive. They're like, you know, if you want to do a dead stock pair, you can get them like $3.
Maybe I remember what. Yeah.
Anyway, they're maroon and they're maroon, black, and a bright yellow. Just look up Jordan 1 highlight reel. It came out like 2013. Went back and copped those. So I got those on the way too. Dude, that's why I want the yellow laces up top. Look at that shoe. Tell me the black laces in the middle and the yellow laces up top would not just set that. That wouldn't give a whole new life to that shoe and make that shoe so fire. People that haven't been in the game that don't know what the highlight reel is, maybe you included, not that you're in the game, but it's an underrated shoe. I want to take that shoe and give it life. And I want to do it in that video, man. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on, dude. Just the right shoe to do it with, which is not good for content. It's all about just getting it out. But I really was trying to take my time with it and make it dope on a pair of shoes like that. So I think that shoe is just...
That shoe is fire.
Isn't that a great shoe?
That shoe is
so
nice.
Slept on, right?
It's a little
materials
loud.
It's a little
loud for me. But yeah, that's at the time where they weren't really making great materials.
No,
if I'm correct
exactly.
Yeah, so.
And it sucks.
Maybe that's why I stayed away. I'm going to say it. That's why I stayed away.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Atlanta Hawk 1s. Cody, there you go. Yeah. Atlanta Hawk 1s.
Hit him with the for real.
Them shits are yeah.
For real.
For real. Let's see. As far as, I think that wraps up sneakers and fashion this week. Brought to you by Pure Spectrum CBD. Oh, no, this is brought to you by Resjuvenator. I'm sorry. Pure Spectrum's the YouTube comments. Resjuvenator, use the code underrated10. Save 10% off your order. Resjuvenator.com. You can buy all your sneaker cleaning shit. Like I told you, the ultimate kit is the way to go, man. So if you use the code underrated10, save you a little bit of money. Resjuvenator.com. All right. Should we go into the YouTube comments here, Dal?
Are we ready for YouTube comments?
YouTube comments.
We have some good comments in there?
Yes, dude. And actually, we have some comments that were just being written during today's episode.
Dope.
Which is...
we love that.
I really love that. Let me... all right, I'm pulling up the YouTube comments. Is there any more comments in the section that we need to read? Or, I mean, in the live chat? Anything else in the live chat you want to hit on?
Let's see. Nothing I'm seeing. Conley says he's waiting on the shattered backboards.
Dude, me too. Conley's my guy.
Yep.
Conley already knows. We've talked. Me and Conley have done some talking.
Conley's the man. Love Conley. He helps us out quite a bit.
No doubt. All right, let's go here. All right, there we go. Let's start with that one. What do you want a little? Let's do a little Biggie Smalls. Because I'm sicker than your average. Me and Dow sicker than your average. All right. YouTube comments this week, my man GoldenEye writing this comment as I'm watching episode 100 live. Dope. So dope, man. The growth from episode 1 to now is insane. Keep killing it, guys. P.S. Still patiently waiting for that merch. Bro, the merch is coming. And actually, we forgot to mention, dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've got a commemorative episode 100 tee. Jalal, you don't even know about this. This shit is sick. We're going to do a episode 100 tee. It won't be the first drop because we've got some cool plan for the first drop for our merch, but it'll probably be the second drop. And what it's going to be is it's going to be a commemorative episode 100 concert tee. It's going to be an underrated t-shirt. It's going to have the homies Wayne and Garth on the front from Wayne's World. It's going to have a most underrated podcast or most underrated logo on there. Most underrated podcast mic on the back up between the shoulder blades. And then episodes, our favorite episodes, listed just like concert. So the dates the episode took place, the title of each episode, and some of our favorites throughout on our way to 100.
Throughout our venture.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be limited. It's only going to be a one-time run. It's going to commemorate episode 100. So that's going to be super dope. But yeah, that's what's going on with the merch, man. GoldenEye, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you as always. Next up, Dirty DJ. Yo, fellas, another fire cast. Episode 100 is here. Let's go. Man, Rancid takes me back. Salvation was always my gav, but Time Bomb, maybe he said jam?
Yeah, jam. Yep.
Was always my jam, but Time Bomb is right there as well.
Totally.
Man, those new boxes from Adidas are below not good.
That's what I'm saying. Good.
All of the L's Adidas, wait, all of my Y's and Adidas orders came in those boxes. I think he meant J's. All of my, I'm deciphering. All of my J's and Adidas orders came in those boxes, but the New Human Races from Adidas did not. Some even had an old, or even had a perforated bigger box.
I think he means all his Yeezys.
Yeezys.
Because
Wise,
Yeezys are
not
only,
J's.
Yeezys are only coming in that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
that makes more sense.
That's
I was
what it
going to
is.
say, I haven't gotten a Nike box like that. What are you talking about, Dirty DJ? That makes way more sense.
Yep.
Super clean shoe. Look forward to your opinions today. That's talking about the Citron. Because he said the Citrons are better than the Clouds. He's there with
DJ Crush. Yep.
DJ Crush. Man, the old Madden definitely got burned in my head. All the mini camp play. Classic. Hey, TTF, which games did you have some beats in? Congrats on hitting the century mark, and I'll be tuning in live for sure. There you go. Dude, Dirty DJ, I would have to go look it up, man. It's probably some mid-2000 stuff. About 06, 07 is when I got my first placements. It was like some of the NBA Street, I want to say.
Oh, no.
Some of those like half-court NBA games on PlayStation 2. I don't know if it was PlayStation 3 or not, but I'll have to go back and look them up, man. I'll definitely let you know. Thank you for the comment, man. Thanks for the congrats, and thank you for always coming through with the fire in here, bro. Mike G, up next. What's good, guys? Haven't dropped a comment in a while, but loving the MacGyver stand with the GoPros. Oh, he was talking about the low joints that we had.
Yeah, nice.
Love it. The show must go on. I like that you're talking music lately. Some good conversations on, and I like where it's going. SNL sucks, and I couldn't agree more with you, Chais, on the weird chick that performed that night. I don't get it. Dal, I know you guys sponsor, but I know you guys have the sponsor, but how is the Pure Spectrum? My lower back is effed, and I don't know what to do. Tried everything, but be honest, bro. Let me know you know the saying. Gang. Dal, what do you think?
Pure Spectrum on the back. I've had really good results on back and neck. I really, really love that.
I'd get the heavy stuff, dude. I use the 1,000 milligram, and I don't know if that's because I smoke weed, but I need the 1,000 milligram. It's a little bit more expensive, but the 500 or the other lower doses, they'll work. You just have to use more. So I find getting the 1,000 and using it with in combination with the more of the lotion, because the 1,000 is more of a thick.
Yeah, it's a salve.
Yes, salve.
Versus the lotion.
Yes.
Yep.
So I kind of use them in combination. Me and my girl just kind of rub each other's necks out, and it's great, man. It's awesome. I don't know about the lower back. I don't really have any lower back. My shit's always my neck. You guys always hear me talking about my neck's all messed up.
Yeah, the salve is really, really good. And I got to tell you, man, I've been going to PT once a week, every Thursday. So with the PT and also with that salve, man, I don't think there's any better combination for me. So I really love the salve. Get the higher milligrams. Have your old lady or guy rub it in for you. And oh my God, you'll have some of the best sleep ever.
So Mike G, appreciate it, dog. Jay Nasty, the Mad City Madman. Anyone that cannot roll with the changes in audio needs to bounce. Fools. These guys gave up paying jobs to give us the content and engage the audience. And for the record, I'm not holding you responsible for my DraftKings name, LOL. I was angry when I created that username. Oops. Fool-a-hole is actually Jay Nasty, fool. Where's my props? DK won't let me change my name.
We had no idea when we saw that. Dude.
I was dying.
We were like, oh,
Fool-a-hole.
we get it now.
Jay Nasty is Fool-a-hole. I like that. I was angry when I made the user. Always appreciate you, Jay Nasty. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for being in the live chat on 100, the neighborhood as well, who's up next. Have to leave a comment to be included in episode 100. Nope. Damn, that's crazy. Although there have been instances where the cast had to be pushed, I'm very surprised at how consistent the cast has been. Even my wife will ask me on the days the cast releases, you going to watch your podcast thing? Not sure if that's a good thing. At least she's not asking me to tell her I love her 3 times a day with the crying emoji. Sorry, Dal.
Oh, man.
Shots.
Honesty, for sure.
I'm enjoying watching the show grow. For Thomas, I'm always impressed on how you manage the flow of the segments, and your rants are effing funny as heck. Not trying to get demonetized like Dal Foulmouth Antonio. Ooh, Dal Foul Antonio.
Man.
New moniker.
Best comment ever.
For Dal, he's been coming through and with the trending topics and also copping a lot of shoes lately to share on the cast. And for Jalal, seems like we might be getting some music breakdowns from you with the praying emojis. Welcome to the cast. I've gone long enough. I'm a proud supporter of the cast, and I can't wait for the first merch drop. Let's go, fellas. Sorry.
Dope.
No, I appreciate the welcomes, man. Everybody's been super welcoming, even in the live.
In the live,
chat
yeah.
Right now, everybody's showing love, so appreciate it.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I think when we started this show, I think that's what we started, man. We started a show that we wanted to make sure people could be involved. They could feel like it's their show. They could feel like they're sitting in with the homies every time. And giving your feedback, talking to you guys, including you in the show. I really, really appreciate it, man. You guys are crushing, dude. Let me go move down here. Black Prez up next. You can actually schedule a live stream on YouTube. Prez, I did this. Thank you for the advice.
Yeah.
Once you schedule it, it'll pop up on the channel like a normal video. Then people can click it and see what time the live stream starts. So schedule it. People will be notified. Then everyone can tune in when the stream starts. Bang, bang. Ain't no thing. Black
Bang, bang.
Prez. Landon up next. I ordered the black Pharrells and the Cloud Whites from Adidas about the same time. The Pharrells in the regular box. The Yeezys came in the same shitty box Dal got. Below not good.
Below not good.
Yeah, what is that, man? I'm with you guys. That box is trash. Especially because we like to recycle. That's the main point.
Yeah.
We like to recycle that box and use it to ship.
Gotta reuse.
Misha Mustakis up next. I want to see Dal's web results from searching grind session with the eye emojis. LOL. Not safe for work.
Yeah.
Keep up the great cast. You guys make my commute more bearable. Appreciate it, Mish. Thanks for coming through. Aaron Prohaska up next. My man AP.
AP.
Dude, he's in town right now.
Is he?
His lady is a head volleyball coach at like the South Dakota School of Mines.
Okay.
And so he came through. That's what we went to the wedding to. She played the Lizzo at her wedding as well.
Of course, yeah.
So he's here in the Springs. His lady's coaching down in the Springs. He's going to be together. I'm trying to get together this weekend. My weekend's packed.
Is it?
I'll try to get together with him, though. I got to get a passport, dude. I'm going on a cruise in January.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm trying to get all that nailed down as well. AP, to figure out your heater percentages, take your correct picks. So TTF's got 13 picks correct. 4 of the games, if you pick 5 games each week, equals 20 total games guessed. 13 divided by 20, 65%. Dow's heater percentage equals below not good.
Below not good.
Great cast,
No
boys.
doubt.
Can't wait for 100. Appreciate it, dog. Thanks. Taylor Jordan, franchise. You still got the blue tints? Yes. Bro, I got the blue tints. I have the blue tints. They're sitting at the crib, size 11. DM me. I won't even throw them up. If you DM me first, let's make a deal. I'm like the old game show from the 80s. Let's do it. I just found them yesterday when I was going through all the stuff I'm going to sell. I got the blue tints.
Got 'em.
They're ready to move. Size 11. Blake G. Oh, my bad, Taylor. Blake G up next. Actually, what happened to my... Oh, there we go. I don't know my music. Favorite cast. I get so pumped when I get YouTube notifications. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 had an amazing soundtrack. The Suicide Machine song, New Girl, was life-changing.
Oh.
Love the Ogden, but I have to say Mission Ballroom is the best venue in the city. Red Rocks ain't in the city. Rock on, Dow. Keep up the good work, boys.
For sure. Mission Ballroom, I have yet to go. It
Me
is
either.
brand new.
Yep.
Dude, they are signing some of the biggest artists as well, dude. So they're making a big come up. I can't wait to see it, man.
Next up, Quay 12. Is it Quay? Is it Q, or is it Quee? QWE 12.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Q.
Q12.
I don't know.
I
gonna
said
say
Quay
Q.
or I said Quay or Quee, and you said Q12.
I'm gonna say Q.
I like it.
Quay.
I think it's Quay.
Hey, Quay.
Hey, what's up, Quay?
Hey, Quay. Hi, Quay.
No problem, Quay.
Hey, Thomas, you're at 65% win rate in your heaters. All you got to do is see how many picks you have right, divide by the total number of games you've predicted. So 13 divided by 20 gets you 65%. Great podcast once again.
We have some educated listeners.
I know, guys.
Thank you.
This makes me feel, and I love it. I was going to say, this makes me feel good. I don't feel stupid. I feel right on par. You guys are coming in, helping me out, scooping me up off the ground.
Give the listeners some credit.
I always do. I give him the most credit. I give myself no credit. Blake P. Couldn't agree more about Lil Nas X. He's got to ride the wave till he can't no mo. Based on what I've heard, what I've heard of his work prior to Old Town Road, he made that first song for the sole purpose of crossing over. And now that he has, it's time to capitalize off that success. Yep. Couldn't agree more, dude. It's got to keep it moving. You got no time to be tired, my guy. Last but not least, my man T-Mobile. I thought for sure someone was going to mention Superman by Goldfinger in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. It put them on the map, and they ran pretty far with it. Still probably my favorite song for that reason. Dow, ever seen the Mighty Mighty Bosstones? They rip live for sure. I love a good ska concert. Good music and usually good people too.
Mighty Mighty Bosstones, so sick. Quick story on those guys. So their dancer, they're notorious for having a single dancer. Have you ever seen The Dancer?
No.
He was on the Clueless movie as well. The Clueless movie with what's her name, Alicia Silverstone. So, quick story on The Dancer. The Dancer was one of the he was like their biggest fan. but he was underage, so he couldn't get into a lot of the bars and clubs
There's the jam.
that the Boss Tones would play in. So the Boss Tones made him an honorary member so he could get into the clubs where the Boss Tones performed, and said he is a member in our band. And he is the dancer and been the dancer ever since. How sick is that?
Sick.
Sick story, huh?
Really sick.
Yeah, dude. Love the Boss Tones.
They're mighty.
They're the mightiest. And I guess the lead singer, dude, Dickie Barrett, I think is his name, Dickie, whatever. One of the nicest guy in punk ska, in music, supposedly. So super sick. Love the Boss Tones.
He continues here. I'm a huge Reebok Pumps fan. Excuse me.
Ooh.
Been a fan since the early 90s, and I've had more than 15 pairs in the last 10 years.
Wow.
I still have the original Shack Attack pump, almost DS. Excited for those Adidas collabs, but probably can't afford the resell. No hate on JJ, but Jalal's a big pickup. I can already tell he's going to be a great fit, adding good comments to the Off-White Fives conversation, and being decisive with his comments regarding next week's podcast. Bam!
Salute.
There we go. Salute. Let's so there we go, man. It's the YouTube comments for the week. Let me look at the live stream. Let me see who let me read kind of some of the last of these here.
Cody Stankonia is talking about Madden 04 soundtrack.
Oh, dude, the Madden with Mike Vick on the cover.
Yeah, Mike Vick.
Pump It Up, Joe Budden.
Pump it up. Just
As soon as you turn it on, like,
oh, dude, yep. You come to get a crunk and I came to
yo,
get
Mike
a
Vick on that was unstoppable.
Oh, I know, dude. That was why they had to really put.
Yeah.
And there was a spin glitch. No, that was 05. Was it 05 or 04?
I don't know.
There was a spin glitch.
I
It
just
was
know
05.
You get out the pocket and take off a Vic, and
It was over.
That was the glitch in 04. Was Mike Vick, and then dude, there was a spin glitch in 05. You just reminded me. You had to be really quick, but you could be running to the outside with any running back, and you stop and then click the spin move really quickly, and then continue to hit and right back on the turbo. It would almost freeze the screen to where their defenders would stop here, and then you just did it like 3 or 4 times, and all of a sudden you were out here, the defenders were here, and now you were up the sideline because they didn't have the angle on you anymore. So it was like it froze their computer for a brief, like a split second. So if you clicked it like 2 or 3 times, it was like boot, 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 and then you were already around the corner.
You're done.
No matter, you didn't have to have like a super fast guy. I would do it with Jamal Lewis of the Ravens. Oh man, I would put Jamal Lewis back at kick return. And so I would let him come down. I'd truck stick the first guy. I had it down to a science. Truck stick the first dude. I took like 15 kickoff returns back, every few games. I was crushing.
Confession for you.
What?
I never, still to this day, have actually played Madden myself.
Oh my God.
Is that the
What?
craziest thing you've ever heard? Dude, the first time I was introduced to it was when I met you and watched you play.
You're kidding me.
Does that mean I have shitty friends?
Oh, dude, that means
I'm out the game.
you didn't go to college. You have bad friends. I don't even know how did you get through life? We've never played one game of Madden?
Nope. Never.
I could understand okay, you haven't played a little NBA 2K or something.
Yeah.
You haven't played
Have I played Tecmo Bowl? Absolutely. There it is. Never played a game of Madden myself. I have watched.
Dude, Joe Budden has said that Hasbro now owns his recordings. Like, Hasbro Games.
Well, so we actually talked about that. So Hasbro actually owns all of Death Row's inventory.
Yeah, they just bought
and
Death Row.
That's why. So I would assume there's a connection there. Yeah.
I'm really I'm going through these comments here. I'm confused. Do you see the Thomas Yee? That's my man Thomas Yee. Shout out to Thomas Yee. What why does he have $24.99 next to his name? Do you see that or next to like that big this, Jalal? You see $24.99?
He paid some money.
It doesn't say under chat revenue though. It still shows only $20.
Oh, I don't know.
Did Thomas Yee pay $24.99?
If
he gave us $24.99, like we're a I don't even know. Like
It's on sale.
Yeah, like we on sale.
that's like a USB cable.
No shit.
Is that a Belkin 6-foot USB cable?
Dude, that's really, really funny. Congrats on episode 100, he said. Thank you,
Maybe
Thomas
he
Yee.
did that because of the percentage that's taken. That would make sense.
Percentage that's taken of what?
That YouTube takes.
Of the chat revenue, we only got $20. They take 30%. How could we?
Well, 30% of 25 versus 30% of 20.
So that'd be $17.49.
Oh, that is still weird.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Thomas Yee, for $24.99 Belkin cable 6-foot.
I love it. I love it all. All right, check this out. Thomas, what do you think of the human-made Pharrell collab? It's all right, man. I'm kind of over Pharrell's. I haven't even gotten a pair of the Solar Glides yet. I'm still not even up on those, dude.
That's one of the best shoes.
I'm behind.
It's one of the best.
But the Human Made, the whites, I'm not a fan. I think you said you like the Solar Glide pair. I don't like them. The one with the heart on them, is that the one he's talking about? The Human Made?
I just like them because they're
I just like them because
they're Solar
like
Glides.
A Valentine's Day special.
But I'm not getting them. I'm out on those.
Ooh,
I don't like white shoes very much, and that big heart on there. Like I like the concept. I like the idea behind it. I like the collab, but I wouldn't wear it. Not for me.
Did you guys see the new AR feature on GOAT today that lets you try on shoes? What is that, Dal?
I did. So what you can do is you can go into GOAT. I'll actually show you on the caster.
Thomas Yee wouldn't let me do 25. Oh, there it is. Look at now. It says $44 in chat revenue. $44 in chat revenue updated. Thomas Yee came through and doubled the damn. Yo, got to give him 3 for that. Holy smokes, man! Thank you, Yee. Appreciate you, dog. Doubled the damn.
Okay.
Double what we had.
So see what it does is it has shoes that you can actually try on, and then you hit your camera, and then you can kind of do an on-foot shot of it. Like, dude, check out what it does.
So that's what he's talking about, augmented reality, the AR feature. Changes
my shoe to the current shoe that you're looking to what you want to see on foot with your leg, your feet. Super sick, dude.
That is dope. If you guys have not checked that out yet, go update your GOAT app and try that out. Not right now. Put your phone down. Let us finish the show. Right after the show. Check out the new GOAT. No, I'm just kidding. You can listen and do this shit. But no, it's pretty cool, dude. What shoe did you have up there? Some Jordan 3s?
Yeah, I think I had maybe the UNC 1 3s.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Would you find this useful? Would you use this later on?
For me, no. If I want a shoe, I'm going to buy it regardless. But I can see a benefit to it. I mean,
gotcha.
There's some shoes. There's some shoes out there that I don't think I can pull off that are too loud, and maybe I would try that on that. But I've been in the game. I kind of know what I like.
Right, of course. So does it show you a side view too, or is it just the view from the top down?
I haven't tried it enough.
Okay, that's pretty cool though. So check out the AR feature.
I bet it does give you the side. If it's full AR.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, dude.
I want to try that with the Fear of Gods. I've been getting close to pulling the trigger.
Which pair? Like the big tall ones, like the OG big dogs.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because I got the Raids. I like the Raids, but they're easier to pull off than obviously the highs.
Saint Skinner, he asked a couple times. Sorry, dog, I didn't see. World Series predictions, Dal. I think it's going to be. For me personally, I'm going chalk, dude. Super chalk. I'm going with the Stros and the Dodgers, and I think the Dodgers win it.
Yep, I'm going with the Dodgers.
Dodgers. Okay.
Dodgers all the way.
There it goes. And we were just talking about this before.
You're welcome, Mike Pena.
I'm not the biggest baseball guy.
Same.
Football, basketball, kind of my things. Baseball, I'm not really, I'm up on it when it comes to the playoffs, but man, it's so many games. Hockey the same way. Basketball's a lot of games too, but those dudes do a lot of bullshit throughout the year that keeps it interesting. They do a lot of dumb stuff.
I agree, dude. Too much for me.
Funny. Well, because both guys, it's so hard. One guy can make such a difference in basketball because they play both ways. It's only 5 guys on the court, so basketball is just so different. It's such a different sport like that. But Moustakis in for $9.99. Let's go. The Sale Joy. I like that a lot. Give some
thank you, brother.
hand claps. Hell yeah. All right, let's. I think we're good, Dal. Let's wrap up the show, man. Thank you guys, everybody that came in. YouTube comments. NFL Blitz was amazing. GoldenEye. I love that. Have you played Blitz, Dal? Please tell me you played Blitz.
No, but I know. I know you can get away with a lot of stuff in Blitz.
You can get away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, right. I know that.
Did you not play it in the arcade or anything? Oh,
I was too busy playing Mortal Kombat, kicking everybody else's ass.
Guys,
no Blitz.
What are we doing, guys? My man has not played Blitz.
Ivan Stewart.
He's not played Madden.
Off-road Fury.
The
steering wheel. The chaos.
We're going to be starting some dope shit.
Yeah.
That's going to have some competition on the YouTube channel. I'm just letting you guys know. So keep a lookout for that, man. If you think you're good at putt-putt, you think you're good at go-kart racing, you think you're good at Ivan Stewart's off-road, bring your ass to Denver. And we're going to put it on the channel. We're going to get some tish.
We're going to get some tish.
Going on, some competition. For sure. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really, really fun. I'm so excited for that series. We have a bunch of different shit dropping on the channel, different series, stuff we're going to be doing. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. I can't wait. Anything else we need to hit on, guys? You good to wrap this up here? We had about 2 hours, 8 minutes.
Yeah, I think this is dope, man.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I think it's cool that we have the ability to just jump on and go live whenever we want. I think if the if something breaking, some news happens, we could just come to the studio, jump in and go live, especially when you're like super full time. You know what I mean? Like that shit is just dope to me. It's a game changer.
Dirty DJ, you don't want this in Mortal Kombat, guy. Get out of here, Dirty DJ. It's over for you. SSS Tricky. Remember that? It's tricky, dude. I'll take anybody out on that. Cool Borders. You want to go way back?
Cool Borders? No.
Come on,
I remember
man.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
But here, Misha Mustakis, Super Off-Road was my game. Bring it, Dal.
Wow.
Dude, I know, Mish, no doubt you would smoke Dal.
You would smoke me.
But come here.
You would not smoke TTF.
Play the French. I love that game. And we're playing in the off-road thing, the arcade game.
Yeah.
We ain't doing no Super Nintendo bullshit. We're doing the real thing. We're going down to Punch Bowl Social.
We'll take you there.
They got one on the top level.
We're going to get some scooters and scoot our way there.
And here's what we do. We both start with $5 in quarters. Whoever runs out first loses.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That way you got a chance to soup up your car, do levels, all the shit.
Do your thing.
$5. Whoever loses their $5 first is gone.
Yeah.
Con Lee, $1.99, NBA Jam all day. Thank you, Con Lee, coming through.
Hey, this is the telethon. It's begun.
Yeah, actually, I was just fucking with you guys. We're not stopping the show.
We're actually going to
keep
here
all
going.
night.
Hide your kids. Hide your wives.
Oh, and a little Antoine Dodson for you. Throwing it back on a Thursday. I'm surprised I remembered that name. The thing I remember most about Antoine Dodson is Black Prez was him in Vegas one year. We went to Vegas for Halloween. Black Prez was Antoine Dodson, and it was classic.
Oh, my God. Trent Gillespie says $9.89. Buy Dal a copy of Madden on sale.
Trent! Coming through with the donation.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
Oh, you know what I'm finding? Like all the
he said he's in Denver. We got to get this going.
All the old games are like more expensive now.
What do you mean?
I was trying to buy like Def Jam Fight Night, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Def
like
Jam Vendetta.
$50.
Def Jam Vendetta.
I was like, I thought I was going to get it for like $5.
The new one or Def Jam Vendetta? Not Fight Night.
It's Def Jam NY.
Oh, Def Jam Fight for NY. It's a little newer than Vendetta. I'm talking Vendetta's
PS2, and it's like $50-$60 right now.
No
on
shit.
Amazon. Yeah.
On Amazon? Used?
What?
Oh,
wow. Is that a classic already? Why is it that price? I don't get it.
Classic, because everybody's bringing it back on Twitter, being like, yo, they got to bring this game back. And
so
do you think they will?
Taking advantage. I don't think so.
That hype.
I think they need to bring it back with new rappers, dude. You have 6ix9ine in there. You have Lil Yachty in there. That would be pretty fire. But, dude, you have to go. Def Jam doesn't run shit like they used to. That's why they were able to do that, because they had all the artists. You know, all the artists in a video game, Def Jam. But now, to have a video game like that, you'd have to have you'd have to almost pay everyone individually, because there's all these indie artists.
Joe said nobody got paid off of that. Joe Budden was talking about
shit?
on his podcast. He's like, I didn't see any money off of that.
Damn.
He didn't even get paid for Def Jam. Yeah, right. They probably built it into his contract and he wasn't paying attention.
Yep.
They were probably like, here, we're going to give you this much. He probably did get paid. He just, I didn't see any of that money because it wasn't a separate check.
Yeah.
Joe Budden ass.
All right, whoever wants to really get serious, though, with these games, I'm ready. And it's going to be crazy. Crazy Taxi.
I love that one.
That's a great game.
Dreamcast.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
Or some live streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, dude. Or Virtua Tennis on Dreamcast. Damn, so good, dude.
Oh, late, but here to support the cast. Need that merch. Eric Castro, $14.99. Appreciate it, dog. Fight for NY was crazy. How long till Jalal goes full time?
Ooh, great question.
I don't know.
Great
question.
It sounds like Dal all over again.
It sounds like I'm about to get him in trouble. You should have seen the look on his face just now. I wish I could make that into a Halloween mask.
I didn't see this, but I saw this. I didn't see it.
And on that note, we might have to end the show.
I think we're out of here.
That is so funny, man. Thank you guys again, dude. Thank you so much to everybody coming through. The live shit is a game changer. I think we're going to definitely start going live more, and we might have to move some stuff around. We'll figure out how we can do this.
Yeah.
The only thing is with live currently, if we go live now, the episodes might be sporadic. We won't have a consistent time at the moment. Mm-hmm. So that's the only issue with going live like next week. But we'll figure it out, man. I think it's cool.
For sure.
I think we definitely need to start. We need to probably create, as much as I hate it, God, Zuckerberg, I've talked about how much I hate Zuckerberg. I just want to make enough money in my life to where I'd never have to deal with Zuckerberg again. But we should really start streaming maybe on Facebook, create a Facebook page, do it on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all in one, and just have all three going for every episode.
For sure.
And then by that point, maybe we'll have 3 episodes going. We'll do the football shit on a separate show. Mm-hmm. We'll have 5 days a week shows. Football shows 2 days a week, 3 days a week on the cast. That would be... Let's go.
Too fire. Philly Mayor, $2. Hasbro Vendetta, the next game.
That's fire. T-Mobile, $4.99. Shout out Philly Mayor, T-Mobile.
Man, we're on the rollback here.
I know they really
Walmart
are trying
rollback.
to.
I like
You
it.
fools really are trying to make this bitch a telethon and not let me get out of here. I'm trying to get out of here. We've been trying to get out of here for 10 minutes.
Oh man,
Oh, this is hilarious, dude. This
Hey.
is absolutely hilarious.
live at night with TTF and Dow Powell. Jeez.
Jay Nasty, Venmo that money. Oh yeah, because they're taking 30%.
Oh yeah, for
According
sure.
to Conley, I don't know. That's what Conley said. I haven't checked that out. Goldeneye, IG Live. What do you mean? Should we go out like live on IG in addition to the cast? I would love. I told Dow and Najal, I was like, man, it would be cool to do the cast live on IG, but I don't know how the audio. How would we get the audio to wire in to where they get the music and the podcast experience and the cleanliness of it to where it's not coming through the IG mic? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's the whole element. The Conley Robin as a guest. Oh my God, $199.
Oh,
that is hilarious.
The fact checking would be awful.
Oh my
Awful.
gosh,
We don't want that.
that is so funny. T-Mobile, I had to jump through like 10 hoops to get you that money, dude. I'm sorry, bro. At OMG, it's TTF on Venmo. That's the easiest way. That'll get you. That'll get you right there to me, and then I can still shout that out. Conley hit me with the Apple Pay. That was fire.
That's tight. Yeah, some Apple
That
Pay
was so dope.
for sure.
All right, man. We really are trying to get. Oh, he said, yeah, that would be possible. I do IG Live too. Oh, okay. So that is possible. We should look that up. Yeah.
Probably just need a piece to plug into the lightning.
Get another
You
stand.
can go mics directly.
They
into
wouldn't
that.
get the whole camera set up, but they would just get a one
They
straightaway
get
view.
one shot. Yeah.
And then we just have to have you monitoring that chat as well.
we need some interns, man.
I know.
Yeah, no doubt.
we gotta get some interns. Let's go down to Metro. Oh, he says you can use an iRig HD2, I believe.
Okay.
Look at that shit. Dude, thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate that you guys take the time to put your efforts and shit into the stuff that we don't know. It's like we almost have one big production crew here.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's like
right?
all you guys are helping work on the show and make the show better and give us direction on the shit we don't know.
That's what's up.
That's really dope. Oh, dude, Brandon Cook's leaving the game. 26-24, Seahawks losing at home.
At home.
Brandon Cooks just went down with an injury, and he's walking to the locker room under his own power.
Looks like a knee, leg. Let's see.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
Looks like we're kind of missing a pretty good game here, though, dude.
Yeah, no doubt.
Some scoring going on. At
We
least
got to go so we can watch the rest of it. I think there's like 11 minutes left.
Oh, here you go. Look at he just said Conley collarbone. Yeah, looked bad.
Oh, collarbone.
There you go.
Huh? Damn.
Cook's injured. Boom. All right, fellas, we'll let you guys get back to the game. We're going to get to the game, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the very first live ever. I'm ready to do it again ASAP, man. I'm ready to do it again. That was fun.
Yeah.
Super
That's a good
cool.
time.
We'll see how it all publishes and shit, but super cool. I'm geeked. And on that note, man, the live is done. Episode 100 is done. And we will see you fools Monday? Tuesday?
Who
Who knows? Monday or Tuesday. Maybe. Either way. Oh, another donation. If you're ever in Austin, Texas, hit me up. JR's Sneaker Show. Send him $5. Thank you, JR.
Thank you, JR.
Where's Kirby? He would know all about the technical stuff, GoldenEye said.
Yeah, where is Kirby? He must be in production in a van.
St. Skinner said live commentary for Thursday night games. That'd be kind of fun just to come on here and talk some shit during the Thursday night game. Just chat it up with you fools, talk shit, answer questions.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
I'll be Troy Aikman. You be Tony Romo, just for giggles.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Oh, here we go, Dow. Here we go. Look at him. He's lined up on the right side. He's spread out wide. Well, watch this.
I just want to be the white Jay-Z with the big old eyes all bloodshot. The Troy Aikman. Oh, dude.
That's fire.
Yeah.
All right, man. Everyone's saying later. Thank you, fellas. Keep
Appreciate
up
you
the good
guys.
stuff down here watching in Florida. Appreciate it, bro. And on that note,
Thank you guys.
We'll see you fools next week, early next week.